Hello, everyone, and welcome to the John Zone. My name is John Delanto. Over here with me, I got Mr. Donut, Nate, and John Skull. How we doing, fellas?
Shabbat Shalom. Happy
Doing
Hanukkah.
good,
Glad to be
boys.
back on the team here.
Pretty good. We got some good news coming.
A lot of good news.
Oh yeah, today we're talking about REW development as well as our return. And I'll go ahead and slide this over to Nate and John to talk about our return date.
So, I think I got this one, John. If you don't mind.
Go for
So, for our return, it set out about 2 months ago in February. We all sat down together after the big show and decided to restart because we decided that it was stupid that we're giving up on our dream here in REW. So, we're talking, and we all knew that it wouldn't be for a while. So, we decided, came up with a date in the summer because that's when everyone's free, and I'm free, John's free. I think we'll find out. And so we decided a date would be in July. Now we weren't sure if we wanted to do it late July or early July, but we decided to do it in early July. And our return date is officially going to be July 2nd, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be miraculous. John, you got any words on that?
So we got the return coming in July. Right now we're pretty much finishing up the arena. Um Going pretty good. Roughly I'd say we're about what, John, like 70%, if not a little bit more. So
Yeah, about around 70%. More, I'd say close to three-quarters done. A little bit over three-quarters, maybe. We're
yeah,
very close
so
to getting to where we need to be.
yep, it's looking really good. In a few we're gonna be showing you guys videos and screenshots of what the arena is looking like so far. I'm very proud to say that John Delanto's been killing it, man. What a builder. Couldn't have done it without you, man. You freaking great. Um, yeah.
Thank
So
you.
far, that's what we're at. So, John, if you want to take it away.
Yeah, we've been working very hard. I started building the arena and started gathering stuff to build it back in December as people started using the Alexandria Garden for a long time. Been It's such a good arena, one of my favorites that I've built over the years, and one that was completely built by myself, not using pretty much any free models that I could think of or off the top of my head. But it's time for new, and then sadly we had to shut down before we could ever even think about using it. But since we left, I definitely grew fond of the idea of building a new arena, and I just started going away with this thing. And it's very slowly becoming my favorite because of how beautiful it is and how special it's going to be for our return. But the next thing we're going to do is show off a couple videos here and a couple screenshots of where our progress is and how we're doing. And I'll let Nate and John do that.
So, for those watching my video on YouTube, I'm gonna be editing the video in so you guys can see it. Nate, if you guys are watching Nate on Twitch, you'll be able to see it live.
So,
So,
what I'm going to show here now is our camera system, which if you're in our Discord, you most likely have seen already. This camera system is going to be it's gonna happen on entrances. If you look at my screen now, entrances happen, it will come out. This is the old video for some reason, so bear with me while I find the image. But as you see, this camera will follow you as you walk around. You yourself will not be seeing the camera. You'll have a bypass to where you're not there. Don't know which one. This isn't it. Hold on, everybody. So, your cutscene and the camera will be enabled by us. If you are on a not so good PC, you can have an option to disable this camera. But for everyone else, you will see this camera when you're playing the game. It'll be very cool. I think it's pretty unique in the genre now that we have it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it, so we'll be the first to do it. And this is the video, and of course it's full screen. The craziness. So one moment while I rescale for you people, but this is what it'll look like. when you walk out in your entrance, as you see, you walk down, goes side to side. If you jump, it follows you. Everything it does, it still sees you. And if you walk through a certain point on the stage, the camera will move down the ramp. And if you go back up onto that part, it'll follow right back up. So the camera will follow you as you go down the ring. Very basic, very simple. So that's that. That's our camera system.
It's very sweet. I can't wait to start using that because not only will we be able to use those cameras for the entrances, but we'll also be using them for stuff as promos and backstage or ring. I shouldn't even say backstage segment because our entire arena is pretty much a backstage area. So just many segments around the arena we'll be able to use these cameras, and it's going to be fun. Very fun.
Might I add something else? So when I was coming up with this system with one of our developers, we were going to think about also adding a ring camera for people who want to see instead of walking around and having to find their own view, either using the spectate tool or just looking with their view camera. We'll have another camera which will track both the players on a camera. It will follow them around the ring. If you ever played R2's WWE game, it's that ring camera that you'll see. It's going to be in our game, and you'll be able to disable and enable it whenever you want. This feature will also help me and John as streamers and recorders. Now we don't no longer have to move our view around. It'll be all animated by our scripting. So I think that's pretty cool. Just thought I should add that.
That definitely takes a burden off of us, cause man, it's one thing to
Oh yeah. What do you think
host
about
the
that,
show,
Donut?
but man,
It's so smooth. It is such a beautiful system. I am in absolute love with it. I really can't wait to see how you guys implement it once the show gets started back up. And shoot, if you guys even have plans to like further develop that camera to where like it could do more than just those few angles that we saw there, it's easily going to be like one of the biggest things that REW has done for its own scripting systems on cameras, like for sure. I am absolutely floored and really excited to see what else we go with this, man.
And something
It's
else.
so cool to see.
Sorry, keep going. You're good.
No, that was basically it.
All right, and something else that I've decided to revisit is the Raw Wrestling cutscenes. Most of you in the genre know that the cutscenes now are they go off your FPS. So if your FPS is low, they take longer time. If your FPS is high, it goes a lot faster. I don't know if any of you have known that, but that's how the FPS systems work and camera systems work inside of our wrestling. And for me, I hate that because let's say we have a low end PC user, they're still going to be behind while we're hitting off different cutscenes for different things. Now I've come up with a module that will no longer do that. It'll track it just by a part. So your camera will change and it will go at the same speed for everyone, which is awesome. So I'm going to show this video here. If you're watching on YouTube as well, you'll see the video from John's point of view, obviously. But if you're with me on stream here, you're going to see how it looks here now. Let me just show that. So if you look here on the stream here, as you see, we have a search bar obviously for admins and all that. This is showing off. But when I click it, it just goes down. Very smooth, very easy. Something that's on in this video is that there is a sort of movie frame in it. I don't know if I have a video of it. I think I do somewhere. So if you give me a moment while they talk about something else, but there is a camera which moves down. If I could find it, it'd be real helpful. Give me a moment while I find
so
that.
while Nate is looking for that video, I do want to say everything in our arena is custom. Everything from assets to script wise, we basically started from the ground up from scratch. That's why we're taking so long to develop it. Because in our previous arena, like Nate said, the cutscenes, for example, it was based off your FPS, and if some people had way too many frames, again, the cutscene would like finish in like a fraction of a second, So it's really gonna be nice. I can't wait to show off all the UIs, all the cameras. I mean, I really want to talk about the arena right now. That thing is huge. I can't get over it, but
So
it's up
I've
to the
just
law
found
to
the
if you
video
want
for
to.
everyone. So if we look back on our screen, you can see that this camera. Sorry, turn the media source off. That this camera is moving with these frames coming down. And once you see me click it here, you see how they come down and it looks more like a movie. And I think that's a lot better for the genre. kind of focuses you guys on one thing and not multiple areas you can look around. So we added that. I thought it'd be pretty cool. Thought I'd share that
Got
with
that
you
That
guys.
cinema
is
feeling to it.
that is
Yeah.
so dynamic. That is beautiful.
You know, another thing that Nate didn't mention is in that video, you can see the lights flickering on and off, and he actually made that go in sync. So we're thinking for our Tron creation editor, which it is going to be in the game, we're going to have it so that you can sync it up to your Tron. I don't know if it'll be ready by the time we launch, but we do have a custom Tron editor that's going to be built into the game.
So yeah, as I was saying, if you look at the lights, they're all changing and stuff, and it's a whole custom module that I had sat there for days in making, and everything, like John said, it's unique. There is not one thing that any other Pro Wrestling Fed will have in this group. It's not one thing. When me and John sat down the original time to talk about restarting, we said we're no longer gonna take other stuff and have other and share things with other companies. We're gonna make our own thing and be special. And obviously, our partners, they'll get some special gifts as well from us because we love them. But all our tech
Shout out to
is
Meat.
custom. Yeah, meat with row WWE everybody.
Meat.
One of our favorite
We
partners to
we
work with.
have the beautiful meat stand. We have the beautiful meat stand in the arena that'll have its place somewhere. Once I find its place, it's gonna be great. People can come and grab their bags of meat, different types of meat. Got teriyaki meat. You got beef meat. You got pork meat. You got my meat. You got all types of meat.
Yeah. Oh my
Meat.
god.
Put it in your mouth.
So
So now that we're speaking of meat, sorry to cut you off, Nate.
you're all good.
We are adding advertisements to our game as well. So for example, with meat, we're gonna have a whole cutscene that plays with a little jingle that comes after it. Um,
I might have
we
that
have
here.
custom advertisements as well. We have advertisements from like special franchises like Breaking Bad, for instance. Um, I myself, I have a favorite one. It's called Better Call Sam. Uh, if you've watched Breaking Bad, you know Saul Goodman, and you know he has a little jingle, and he's a lawyer. So I added a whole new thing for that, just for Sam, because we love
I
Sam. He was a
don't think I
developer
have a
with us.
video of this, everybody, but I'm sure I could make one real quick for us. So
I think I have it. Hold on,
here
let
you
me see
have
if
a
I can
video.
find it.
Okay.
I believe.
Excuse me, fellas, while you guys talk about that, I must use the bathroom.
All
All right,
good.
So I'll be right back.
here you go, Nate. If you could put audio on that, that'd be very funny. Very nice.
You got it.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, that's the actual Better Call Saul video.
Yeah, yeah.
So, let me put this up here for everybody. So this is what it'll look like in game. Obviously, it'll look a little bit different. It won't look exact, but this is what John's made. Let me just start it over because there's no sound. Now there is sound. That is Better Call Saul. One of our many advertisements.
Oh yeah.
If you want to add an advertisement, feel free to contact us. We'll figure out if we like it or not. We'll bring it up in the chat we have, and if we like it, we'll put it in. Let me actually open up our checklist so we can go through each individual thing that's new and special to us. So, here's one thing that I'm actually really excited about, and me and John dreamed about this actually since day one. Something we like in REW is the people. People coming in, visiting, sitting down, if they're guests or not, right? When they're spectating. Sometimes there's not enough players. It doesn't look like enough. It looks boring, right? It's stupid, right? So what I've decided to do is make a fully AI crowd, animated crowd. It'll be able to be spawned in the arena anywhere we want it. Top of the stands, the ringside, anywhere we want it. This crowd will be cheering, doing animations and all that stuff, and it'll be available during intros. It'll look like an actual arena, and it'll be pretty awesome. That's one of my favorite things that we're going to be doing, I think. John?
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up. That's one of the things that are coming in. Another thing that you didn't mention that we were really into is the pyro. Now, I
Right.
basically became the sound engineer during this whole phase. So we got completely new custom pyro with new sounds, different from anything you guys have ever seen before. Nate, if you want to roll the clip.
Pulling it up right now. So, as John said, these pyros, these are professionals. Like, these are professional sounds, basically, is what John got here. I don't know how he got them, but he got them. And we also have really high quality visual effects. So if I could find it, there's a lot of
If I
pyro
were you,
details.
I would enable the sound on that one because they got to hear that.
Yeah, I just gotta
It's
find
beautiful.
which clip it is.
I think I sent
Cause
it in the group chat. If you scroll up, it's like one of the
oh right,
first
you
ones I
did.
sent. Yeah,
Good man. Alright, let me find this. Yes. All right,
I think
so
that's it.
let me pull this up for everybody. So here is our fireworks. I'll let that play a couple times for you guys, but both sounds made by John Skull and shooting of visual effects all are incredible. I think this is one of the coolest things that will come to Row Wrestling. I'll play it one more time. Oh, the sound wasn't on. Sorry, everyone. My apologies. Here is
You
the
got to do it
sound.
again.
These are the pro sounds. These are one of the coolest things I think we've made ever for our system. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be awesome, and that's just one of our pyros. We have
Yeah,
so
that's
many
just
more in
one set
store.
of them. We're still in the work of reworking all the pyros, but that's one of the first ones that we did, and it's beautiful. It's a goddamn work of art.
It's
And
some of the coolest things that I've ever seen in my life. Like,
it's
shoot, man.
like we said, it's gonna be so easy, and there's not gonna be much lag. So that's one thing we also wanted to focus on was lag, because we know that in our some of our arenas, not some, but whenever we had pay-per-views, we edited the arena. Sometimes things would happen, like when we added DB Tech. So for some reason the arena would shit itself, and we don't know why.
It
But
ruined the healing script and everything. I
we ruined
remember
everything.
that.
But we have so since fixed that by basically we're gonna be making our own DB Tech and our own other tech, which is basically copying their system with our own twist. Another thing, if I was like to add copying, if you guys know Wonder Tech, they have their cheer system. It's a very basic cheer system. It works for most feds, but for us, we need a more advanced cheer system. So I've gone onto my duty as programmer, and we made a whole new cheer system, new sounds made by John Skull, of course. Everything is custom. It's so nice to see that we have all these custom sounds, and I think it's gonna be incredible. Our arena's gonna sound great. The ambience in the arena is incredible. Just everything in this
You
arena is gonna
know,
be
Nate,
awesome.
speaking of sounds, every sound is custom. I've got sounds from walking in the ring to jumping on the ring mat itself. You can hear a different like thud sound effect. I was thinking of also getting a rope sound effect. If you like bump your character into the ropes, it might make that little sound effect. I don't know if I'm gonna do that just yet,
Oh,
but
wow.
those are things that I'm plotting so far. Um,
A
man,
lot, a lot.
I'm gonna see if I can open my folder of sound effects that I
You
got.
devilish little sound engineer, you always like coming up with these extra things that like no other Fed has ever really actually done yet. At least not from what I've seen so far.
Like we
God,
said,
yeah,
we're gonna be
you
changing the game
beautiful
here.
people.
You know,
So
another. I'm looking
Not
at my
only did you
list
guys like
actually.
oh, wow. Not only did you guys like animate a whole freaking crowd for the arena for like certain sections, but you're also now plotting on whether you should add like sounds for the ropes if you ever bounce off of it. That's something else.
Yep, and looking at my folder for my sounds that I got here, I got like a whole like folder, bro. I got we're actually working on an elevator because the arena is pretty big and we needed an elevator for it in case you guys wanted to, just zoom up there. So I got everything from the elevator doors opening to the little bell once you actually arrive. So that's just one thing coming up.
And something I might add, going back to our animations, is superstars can now have their own animations. So I know it's been already been a thing in pro wrestling, but we never introduced it because we didn't know how to animate. I took the time to animate and learn, so we're gonna have all custom stuff now. If you want yours or you already have one, you send it to me. I put it in the list, and then only you have permission to that. Only you, yourself, and admins will have permission for these emotes. And something else I might add for our commentators. You know how we usually just sit there and look awesome? Now we're also getting
Looks nice and pretty.
animations. We'll have a whole control board, or animation we want to do. Like if Michael Cole flips his headset off, that'll be us. All this stuff.
Oh
All animations. Everything. It's going to be
man,
incredible. As well as crowd. You also can have your own animations. If you want to like jump up and go crazy, that'll be an animation. If you want to climb on someone's back, that might be an animation. I'm not sure. I might think about
I
that.
don't know about all that, Nate.
But something else I would like to add is our show designs. So, as most of you know, we've had the same Revolution and Deadline Tron for the whole REW, but when we decided to remake everything, we were going to remake everything. That includes Tron designs and logo designs and GFX design. So everything you see now in our group, our logo, most likely will be redone in a partial way. We're not sure about the logo yet because we like it, but we'll see how it goes. Um, moving on from that, I'd also like to talk about our 3D modeling ideas. Now, this is one of the big things now in wrestling for some reason. I don't know why it just became a new thing, but it is. But 3D modeling. So, um, championships, we're going to be getting 3D titles. We haven't figured out what we're doing with them yet, so I can't really say much on 3D titles because,
That's the last thing on my bucket list.
yeah,
I
we're kind of
promised
stuck
myself
on the titles.
I get it done, but it's the last thing I do. It takes a lot of time to learn. Um, I spent 5 hours making a back plate. You can ask Mint if you guys know who Mint is. My God, it got to the point where I was about to commission him for it, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna take it easy, finish all the extra stuff, and do the belts last because we do need new belts. Except the Twitch belt. The Twitch belt is staying. If you guys like that.
So,
Wiener.
something else we're going to be doing from now is remember, if you know WWE, when you have your entrance, they have a little cutscene with like some weird visual effects on it. Like, you know, the Usos have like their character model or character there. We're adding entrance props as well for cutscenes. Each superstar will have their own. If they're nice, if they're big enough in the group, they'll get their own system. Like Donut will have probably a Pepsi can pouring Pepsi onto the stage with a cutscene. That would be really cool. There'll be a lot of cool cutscenes like Demon Nurgle. Like Demon Nurgle will probably have a cross burning cutscene somewhere. Let's see.
That little anarchist, I swear.
Yes, and we have a question here in the Twitch chat. I guess we can answer questions while we do this as well. We have a question that says, "Do you have
Yeah.
any information if JB Owens is going to keep Pro Wrestling and REW? I heard him say in the Discord he was going to confirm to retire fully or not." Um, we don't know. We don't really talk to our
That's
superstars that
JB.
much. But JB just responded to saying he's not sure. But we hope he comes back. We love JB. He's one of our originals. So if he does come back, he's always welcome here. But what else are we missing? Oh, a Tron
So I
system.
think it's time to start showing screenshots of the arena, Nate. What do you think? I think
I
people
am
have been waiting long
all
enough.
for
We're
that.
hyping it
Can you
up.
guys start sending them like
You
better
gotta
ones?
back it up.
Not that pixel thing you sent.
Hey, don't hate me, okay?
So while they're
And
gathering
pixels in the
screenshots
chat.
of the arena for everyone here,
All pixels are beautiful.
I would like to add that we will have an anti-cheat. And I understand that Roblox just made their anti-cheat, but I know that shit's not gonna work. I don't have faith. So what's gonna be
It
happening
already
is
hasn't worked.
It doesn't.
I
I
will be
still see
making an
active
anti-cheat
exploiters.
fully for us. So the first thing will be that your account has to be at least a month old. If you have a new account and we know you and you verify with us, we can bypass you through our system. If you don't tell us, you're not getting through. And something that's been happening in Pro Wrestling for a while is the auto clicker. Um, auto clicker is really easy to detect and kick, so that's really easy. John Delanto also has a baby in the background. I do apologize, John.
Who you hating on
Kids will,
John, man?
kids will be kids. Don't mind the
And
babies. Come on.
That's fucking great.
something as well that we had in the arena late during our time was the player refresh command. I don't know if any of you remember that command, but if you ever, instead of asking an admin to refresh, you could refresh yourself. That'll be back. Ragdoll system is staying. We love ragdolls. They're very cool. Oh good, we got some screenshots of the arena here. So, John, those are terrible screenshots. Kid, go the inside first.
Uh, this guy, I swear to God. How about you do it, huh?
I'm talking.
Yeah, Stinky. Why don't you do
I
it?
think there was something else I wanted to show everyone. I kind of want to show everyone how our particle system works, but not our particle system, our lighting system. But I don't really have a video on that. I do, but it's kind of like a long video, and I'd have to clip it somewhere. Maybe I'll do that soon. But while John gathers more screenshots for everyone, let's see. We got one. Okay, here we go. So great. I'm in the way. So
Yeah,
this will be.
always play Nate.
This is our stage design, all made by John Delanto himself. Let me tell you, Jonathan Lanto is one of the hardest working builders I've ever met, and he is so hard on himself. I don't think everyone understands. Jonathan Lanto deletes and remakes things so much. We had a stage before, which you guys saw in the light video, the cutscene video. That was the original stage, and me and John and Donut all thought it was incredible. And then one day I go in the studio and it's gone, and I'm like, "Where is it?" And John's like, "Oh yeah, I hate it. I'm remaking it."
Nate, I don't see it on the stream.
I know I'm getting it on there.
Okay. Also, they're asking you a question if they want to put JB on the mic later.
Yeah, if we once we get through development and all our plans, we can absolutely do an interview with him.
Have some guests come in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right now, we're
Um,
just covering,
the hell did this?
developmental stuff.
Sorry, my image did not save. Great. Um, so back to what I was saying about John Delanto being a crazy boy. Uh, when I came back, he was angry because he didn't like his stage design, and then he came back and he made this nuts of a stage, and I don't know where it's saving to. Everyone, give me one moment.
Gotta love when Nate doesn't know how to put a file.
I'm saving it. It says PNG, and it's not working.
Hey Nate, get out of the way.
Okay, there we go. We got out of the way. My bad. Let me move it. Here we go.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I just want to take the
So now
screenshot
I
of the
got it.
stage.
This is everyone. So
What up,
here
Jakub?
is. Oh my God, Jakub. So now this is what our new stage looks like. I think it's one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. And if you look to the right off there, that's one of our beam developments being worked on. But this is our stage currently. Obviously no beams have been added yet, but
Don't worry about the swap van.
it'll all be there.
It
And
is a beauty.
it's gonna be one of the coolest stages I think we've had. I think the coolest actually. And that's just the stage part. There's so many other details in this arena. Let me start pulling some more images for you boys.
I wanna, I
So
wanna, I wanna pitch in real quick. I play tested this arena a bunch of times just to get a feel for it. And when I was walking down that ramp, I had to zoom all the way out because my freaking camera couldn't see the top of the Tron. This picture does not give it justice, dude. This thing is huge, and you guys are gonna be like flabbergasted when you see this thing
now
in person.
this is the entrance, which is not fully finished yet, but that's what it looks like. If you look off to the right there, you can see the meat cart, which is
The
gonna be
meat right
thrown,
outside.
which is gonna be thrown into the arena at one point.
In your mouth.
And John, I'm gonna save that one you sent, the lighting one, for last, because that thing is sick. I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
So
I'm gonna send you another one real quick.
this
You know, you
lighting
might as
one
well
I'm
get it
about to
out the
show
way.
everyone. This is what our lighting will
Oh,
look like for partial. This is John Delanto is gone out of his mind for lighting, and it's incredible. And this image doesn't even justify how cool it looks in game. But this is what lighting looks like. That's you can see at the top there is our jumbotron, which John also had to remake because he didn't like it, but he remade
Wow,
it again,
man.
and that's just part of the arena, man. That's sick looking. I think everyone's
That
gonna
is
like that.
that is gorgeous, dude. I love that so much. That Jumbotron does it so much justice.
I honestly think this arena is going to change our wrestling. I think it's going to be incredible. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, we'll take that
This is
image.
definitely gonna turn some heads, like for sure. We should be getting people coming to REW just to see what it's like at the arena, man. This is so cash money.
All the credit to John Delanto. This guy is incredible, man.
Delonto, you
This
beautiful man. If I
this
could
is
marry you and consummate your marriage and have a baby with you, I absolutely would.
Here is one of the views. I think this might be from one of the VIP boxes. I'm not sure. Or it might be the entrance into the arena itself. But
so I actually want to pitch something in real quick, Nate.
yep.
Ever since our last show in December, the last one on YouTube, ever since that day, we actually decided to revive REW, but we kind of just kept it under the radar because we wanted, peace of mind while we work because it's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot of planning out. And ever since December, John Delanto's been working on that arena. So, all props to him. He left the game. I don't know where he went. He's probably gone. But yeah.
Something else I'd like to
oh no, I'm here.
say
I'm
is
still.
that when we our original plan on that last show was to not come back for like a good year or two because we all were so busy with our schedule, life, and all that. But after that show, after seeing how the crowd reacted, after seeing just how much fun we had, They made it after we ended. We're saying we're not giving this up. We're starting again, and that's when this whole remake everything just started all over again. And it's been so fun working with these guys again, making this arena. It's so fun that each executive officer has a certain skill set that's needed. Like John's our builder, other John
So
is our
speaking
sound
of,
designer and everything else.
yep. Speaking of, and I hate to cut you off, but
All
this is
good.
really exciting. So Nate, actually shout out to Nate for this. He made a Trello for us and he organized everything. He gave all of us roles. So, that helped us stay in track with what we were gonna do for the day and whatnot. So this has been organized for months, man. Like we've just been working in the dark the whole time, and it's gonna be really
I
beautiful
think
once it
it's
comes out.
okay if we actually get a screenshot. What do you think? Yeah, show them how
Yeah,
organized it
fine.
is.
Yeah, go
I'll
for
pull
it.
I'll pull it up. So this Trello I made here is that's very organized. I'd say it has a lot of things. Some of it's uncompleted, but you guys will see. Are we missing any other things? Sean, I want you. Can we show them the
Well,
blah
we
blah
gotta get.
blah?
Oh, never mind. Alonso put the lighting back.
Yeah, put the lighter back.
Thank you, John.
Can someone get a view from like back here
Back where were you at?
where I'm on
Oh,
stage?
from the
Yeah, from
okay
the stage.
when you're coming out.
We're gonna get a view from the stage here, but first I'm gonna show you guys what this Trello looks like and how organized you make it. So you can't see the roles in this one, but that's how we organize everything. It's pretty neat, I think. As you see, we have checklists, and some of them were finished. Like the crowd system, you can see was finished February 20th. Um, and everything else is there. Obviously, pyros have to be done still. Lighting has to be done. There's a lot of lighting customizations, which was something I wanted deathly so badly because if you look at like those uh 2K games, you can customize everything, and I was like, I want that. And so I made it happen. I made it possible. And it's gonna be incredible. Like our Tron system is gonna be so cool that it's probably gonna have to go into another game so you can test. We'll have that future down the road. Not now, but a lot later down the road. I don't know if they got that image in yet. Did they give the image? Oh yes, they did.
Yeah.
So this is the image when you're walking out of the tunnel. So for all you REW stars out there, whenever you walk out the tunnel, this right here will be your view. This is your view when you walk out that tunnel.
Again, I just want to point out these pictures do not do it justice at all. You have to be in there to see it because it's that big.
This arena is massive. I've never seen an arena bigger. It's incredible. I feel we could.
I got one more screenshot from the second floor.
Let me
I don't know
check.
if you've showed it
Oh,
yet. I just uploaded
I'm
it.
gonna show. So John Delanto also loves doing 3D imaging, and he as I don't know if any of you noticed, but towards the end of our run in REW for the first run, he started adding 3D images and stuff of REW, and John has just become a master at it now. This is one of the things he's made. The REW text in the arena on both sides just looks awesome.
Oh yeah, the logo,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then on the Tron, if any of you saw, let me pull up that Tron image for everyone. If you look on the sides of our Tron, you can see a lightning bolt. Let me just make it smaller for everyone.
Again, all of these things are going to be changing colors with the
See
Trons
this
as
lightning
well.
bolt in
So
the corner, also made by John, all color changing. It's incredible. It's just awesome. Something. If anything, oh, let me just move this down because it's really big. Jesus. What else could we show them? Oh, here's a second floor picture. Let me show the second floor picture, everyone. Good luck, John, editing all this, by the way.
so after this picture, we can go ahead and start adding people to the call.
Actually,
And
I'll say one
another
more
thing to
thing
point
after
out.
that.
Oh, good. Good.
So that's what the view looks like from the second floor. But um, should we show them how the beams work real quick, John, or save that for another time?
I saved that
All right.
because
Yeah.
So
we barely even have them set up yet.
fair point. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring in some guests. I think.
So I saw
Hold
people
on,
talking
real
about
quick.
JB first. So
Hold on,
what's up, John?
real quick. I want to mention before we start that is that between now and our turn, which is the first Sunday of July, we the arena will be completely different from what you see. It'll be completely more detailed. So what you see now is definitely not the finished
Hey,
product,
John,
and it'll be completely beautiful when you see it in person.
can you unlock the server?
What's that? Oh yeah,
Alright,
you have told me.
I didn't realize I left.
Go ahead.
Alright. Oh, it did work. God damn it. Hold on.
Jacob, you're already Hall of Fame. Get out of here.
Alright, you can lock down. Sorry, everybody. We'll walk back in here. Alright, so I think our first guest, who are we gonna bring out first?
So JB was first, right? They were mentioning JB, getting him on here.
I'm alright with that. Alright. It's
Jacob, you weren't ranked? What?
man,
No way.
man, Jakub doesn't deserve to be ranked.
What? Don't talk to him like
Alright.
Yeah,
that.
he's
Let's
annoyed.
JB,
There you
if
go,
you're
Jacob.
still here.
JB, I think he was in the general. No,
He
he
left.
is. He dipped.
He's in the
Okay.
REW Twitch chat, not anywhere else.
We here gotta get him in here.
Did you guys already talk about the D lag as well? Our advanced D lag
No,
we're
we
gonna
did
be having.
not. While we wait for
No.
All right.
JB, you can
I
talk
mean,
about
we
that.
mentioned it briefly that there we would optimize for lower end players,
But we
but
didn't
yeah.
So yeah,
specify.
what? So the biggest thing, one of the biggest things for us when we're coming back is optimization for lower end players. So you see this big arena, and I know a lot of people are going to think with all this detail, it's obviously going to be laggy, but of course not, because if it is laggy for you and you're playing at high graphics, you'll have the option to turn so many things off. Like for our chairs, we're going to have the option to turn the upper level chairs off, and if you want to have the lower chairs on, you can have those on with the upper level off, or if you want to do it vice versa, it's fine like that. As well as with LEDs. LEDs will have certain groups you can turn on and off. So if you want to have all of the LEDs on the outside of the arena that don't matter, that you can't even see, that's fine, and you can just have them on. All the ones on the inside on. So so many things are going to be able to be turned on and off, and it's going to be great for optimization and for players that can't see as much detail on their PCs or on their phones or whatever. Good.
It's gonna be incredible. Oh, here's JB Reigns. Let me unmute him. So, I think Donut should do the interview. What do you guys think?
Donut. Speaking of Donut, what do you think, Donut?
Yeah, give us your.
What do I
feelings.
think? I think beans and rice, this and that, to and fro, out and about, lickety split, glucking the jizz, painting the town red, skinning the dog, humping the horse, the usual.
All right, thank you.
Anyway.
All right, JB. JB, where you at?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Loud and clear?
Yep. Good.
Well, on to answers. Spissy Rocks 123. If I'm retiring from pro wrestling, I did kind of tease in the last episode of the REW for a while that I was retiring during my Hall of Fame speech, saying it was fun while it lasted. And the last time I stepped in a REW ring, well, I haven't really even decided if I want to retire because I still think I have it inside of me. I think I can keep going to like 50 and nothing, but I haven't decided. Even though I'm moving on to Fortnite, barely touching Roblox, but I think I can keep going, but I choose not to. So maybe yeah, I'm retiring. Maybe I did spar with John Skull yesterday, not to mention. Made me think I can still keep wrestling because we all know he's ass. He's dog shit. We all know this.
You know what? Whatever. Oh man.
Heel JB, we love you.
Delonta, if you
Uh,
can S lock off for Donut to come in here, and all our guests
Oh
now,
yeah,
we,
my
we might
bad.
as well leave it open for now since
Yeah,
we
Oh
got
yeah,
guests coming in.
JB, if JB wants to get in here, there's another chair left for him.
Yeah. So JB, what do you think of the arena, man?
I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna
Good.
lie, pretty
Good.
good.
That's the point.
But overall, I haven't decided. It's probably gonna take me a couple days and probably even weeks for me to decide if I'm gonna leave the pro wrestling community or not. Because everyone knows it's kind of toxic, especially when I returned in like 2020 around summertime last year. There was like a whole bunch of heat and shit, but of course I'll keep up with REW, look over the top stars. If anyone's gonna try to pass my streak, I'm gonna come in and take that shit down. Will not accept that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about the question of me retiring or not.
Might I add what JB said with the toxicity? In REW, we don't accept that shit. You'll be banned
Mm-mm.
on first sight. We have incredible moderation team. Demon Nervo leads it, by the way. He'll ban you, no hesitation. We don't care. We
He'll
hate
throw
we
his Wolf Coat coffee and call it a day, you know?
He'll burn a Bible in front of your face. He will not have that. We don't like toxicity. There's no room for it. So That's all I have to add on to that.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So,
So we're gonna get Jakub
the-
in here next.
Jakuba. Well, he can't. We already have our fucking seats up. But
We
wait,
can-
JB, are you not coming in here? JB, or are
What?
you just gonna talk on the mic?
I'm gonna leave.
No, there he goes. He's
Alrighty.
gone.
Good.
All right.
Where's
Thank you, JB. Next up, we got Jakub.
JB.
Uh,
Oh man,
Jakub,
that's funny.
my man.
we're bringing in Jakub.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Alright.
Jakub.
Jakub, get your booty in general areas. Sorry, move him down.
Get
All right,
your
he's in.
posterior
Welcome, Jacob, Jakub.
What's up? What's up?
Shabbat
You
shalom.
tell us, man. How you
Happy
doing?
What's
Hanukkah.
good, player?
I'm straight. I'm just chilling. Can I join the little game?
Yeah, it's open.
It's
I
open.
think.
You just
Hold
gotta
on, I got
find, you gotta find one of our profiles. Oh, and somebody could post a link. That works too.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and do
Let me do
Anyway.
that.
Oh shit! Y'all all got y'all's games locked. Oh, there it is. John don't. All right.
It's open now. It should be.
Oh, I got
open.
it. I got mine. All right. So, how y'all
Come in,
been?
come on in and have a seat.
Alright.
We've been living, laughing, and loving. These
Yeah, me
boys here,
too.
these fine fellers, John, Nate, John Skull, they've all been real hard at work, and they're obviously excited. As for me, I'm just here to help everybody look pretty and make the voice sound good here. What have you been up to,
Pepsi,
though,
man.
Jacob? Ever since
Uh,
stepping off of REW, though, it has been a while since we last saw you actively wrestling with us. So,
uh,
how's it been ever since?
it's been, I guess, a real bumpy road. But since I saw the arena, I guess I'm ready to be back. It looks really nice. I'm glad Delonto put a lot of work into it. Same with Nate. It really looks nice, and I think it'll attract a lot of players and a lot of people to come watch. But I think we'll all have a good time on it.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, we
man.
definitely will.
One thing I
We
think we're
definitely
all
will.
excited about is some of the old characters coming back. Like John Delanto was one of our first matches, which will be announced soon. He has an old friend coming back. I'm all pretty
Yes,
excited
sir.
for it. Like I think I see not Matt Range, MBL, Matt, our biggest heel in REW. What was his name? I totally
Yep.
forgot. Oh my god.
NBL.
Sabian.
Yes,
Like
Matt
that.
Sabian. Yes, maybe he'll
Friggin' the
stop
black
by.
hole. The black hole, man. I can't wait for the black hole to come
Elijah
back.
Zane, right? We love Elijah Zane. Like
Yep, Elijah Zane, the
bringing all the
underdog of
characters back.
REW and the living black hole. Oh yeah, that's right. That reminds me. I need
Well,
to make a
and
Tron for him. I have the GIF prepared for him. I just need to split it up into frames and actually get him a proper Tron. I actually
That's
need to
what
great.
do
about
it. I need to do it
what
a
about
different way though, because the GIF is low quality, unfortunately. I don't want him to have like a bad quality Tron. We've got to do Elijah
2009
Zane some
Tron.
justice.
what about NJ Gray?
Oh right,
Oh,
Oh, that's a good
NJ Gray.
question. NJ
Yes,
Gray. How could we
NJ
have
Gray.
forgotten him?
I've heard he's been doing good in other feds. I'm pretty sure he's doing that, right?
I think
You
he's been
know,
active outside. I think. I sure should.
I mean, he
check
like.
that.
Oh, something else I want to introduce, which might happen in the future, is we'll have a website soon for
Oh,
REW
you too.
with our events, champions, history, applications for referees. Huh? Anyone? Because
oh
me and
shit.
John and Sean don't want to do that no
App-
more.
Actually, now that
applications
you
for
mention
cameramen.
applications, hold on. Now that you mention applications, we will be doing an application for playtesters. Now, our partners, they get first dibs because, we're partnered and whatnot. But we will still have a few slots open. We'll drop that once we're closer to a release. So if you guys want to play test and basically test for bugs, any lag, whatnot, you let us know. And
I
we'll
gotta.
see.
What about merchandise? We need more merchandise.
so
I feel we should go out and find a partner for merchandise. Get an actual professional. That's just my
we
take on
definitely
that.
should, because we are definitely missing some merch. We need to have our fans wearing our shirts. We need to have some dumb stuff. We need to have Pepsis. Pepsis is freaking someone slinging a Pepsi on a shirt. I don't know.
You know
With
what
the
we
REW
need?
logo
We
on it.
need We need a tool that allows people to throw Pepsi cans. That's what we need.
We're doing
Yes,
that.
we do.
At a heel.
Or allows me to throw Pepsi cans at
We're
least.
doing that. Don't worry. What else we? What were we? La, 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 la.
So they actually mentioned talking about Tyler Green.
Oh,
So
Good old Tyler Green. He's having good luck with his promotion, UEXW right now. He's doing his own thing, and we definitely expect him to return. Tyler Green is going to be coming back for sure, I believe.
He has
In
his
our,
own
in our
show
return
Oh.
show.
to
I'm
do
sorry.
on
We just got the
Sundays.
question of what do y'all think is the best match of REW? There have been a lot of incredible matches in REW. One of my most memorable was the tag team match with Anthony Benici and John Benici versus was it the Skull Club or what? No,
yeah,
it was
No.
yeah, it was
Brothers
Skull Club.
Vanity.
it was
No, it was
DIY.
Skull Club.
It was the world champion and someone else.
It was
I
Brothers
don't know about
Vanity,
that.
I believe.
Oh no, it was
We're,
Are you talking about when me and Slow Ninja?
no, it's me versus Delonto for the U.S. title.
that was
I was about to say
that was a good match too. There have been a lot of
that
incredible
was a
matches.
great match. I was going to
Me-
notice that, and I was going to mention that because I did beat Jakku.
All I
We're
know is that
1-1.
this was back in JB's prime. Like JB was prime during this tag team match, and
Yeah.
and these two Benici brothers haven't been in a wrestling ring in years, and they came in and they whooped them. It was awesome. I think we have it clipped somewhere, probably on YouTube or something. But that was one of the better matches I remember. You know, I must say, usually like world title matches are like the top matches, but those matches are always so boring because JB always sweeps them. JB always wins his world title matches. It's almost impossible to beat him. And Jakub, loser,
I'm glad.
you lost.
I'm glad I came back though, cause like y'all just now starting stuff, and I'm coming back to all this Roblox stuff, and it looks pretty nice. And like I don't know, I'm just excited because I remember when I saw the garden for the first time. I'm like, damn, you really do this for Roblox? And then now I see this, and it's making me more excited. So I'm happy that Delonto is glad that the Delonto is very accepting to make all these good arenas for us. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we couldn't
man.
be any more grateful.
One of my biggest things about my return, because when I first started in pro wrestling, that I've already talked enough about. I started in 2011 when I first started actually doing management and building, and I just started off doing all free models, free modeled arenas, all this stuff, and then when I started in RCW with Oblivion, I started learning from him. I started doing more building myself. I started learning the scripting, the lighting, even though I'm still not good at it when it comes to scripting. But the building, I easily learn because I love it. It is such fun to build something your own, something unique. And arenas are something I feel like there is not enough unique arenas that has been said many times.
yeah,
All of them use the same generic slope uh, stands. You know, they're all slope stands. Not enough detail in the stands. Just no chairs. If they are chairs, they're just textures or little meshes. So one thing I wanted to do with this arena is full detail, as well as have compatibility, which is hard to do in Roblox. But I believe we have done that pretty easily.
And might I add, toward the end of the run, we started to pick up some more popularity to where the point we had D-Pain pop into one of our shows,
and
and
Hitman.
and the first night he won a championship, he won the hardcore title, and then he lost
I
it.
believe he won 2 titles, did he not?
He
He
won
won
the
the
Twitch
Twitch
title
and
as
the
well,
Twitch
hardcore.
and the hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude's incredible.
which was incredible. First night on REW, comes in, wins 2 championships. He did end up
You know,
losing the
hopefully,
hardcore for I think a
yeah.
week, and then on the final show he retained it.
Rematch clause the week after of Christmas Clash is when he
That's just-
retained it.
Yeah. You know, hopefully we still have our same people coming back.
Obviously, we hope he gets some more popular faces like D-Pain. Hope he returns for us.
And for those that are watching, thank you guys. Those that have been supporting us through the Discord, also thank you guys. You guys are making this all possible. You know, we're doing this all for you. So
And something we'd also like to add is that we want to for our first show. It's most likely going to be As everyone knows on REW, we give everyone a match. We always have, always will. That's never gonna stop. But what we're gonna start doing is do our pre-booked matches first. For people who are there and can't stay forever, we'll do our pre-booked matches first. So for our return show is we're gonna be having a bunch of pre-planned matches for titles. How we're gonna pick that though is gonna be interesting. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask some of our partners to do some things for us, maybe John. I think we could ask like Meat to do a number one contendership for us or something. Like so we don't have to come back early to do those things. They can earn their spots on different shows, come to our brand, and then fight for it. I think that'd be kind of
That's
smart.
definitely a good idea. Yeah. Put
Mhm.
REW on the map again.
Yeah, I mean, like we also forgot
Great.
to say is the week before our return is me and John like to call it the advertisement weekend. It's where I blow all my money on REW, basically. We'll be doing sponsorships, ads, all that shit to get a bunch of members, get us all hyped, and we're hoping for like 60 players on our return, so we're hoping for that. Don't know if it's gonna
So
happen, but
in detail, what Nate is trying to say is he's gonna put ads in the Roblox website itself, so you'll be able to see REW as you're just browsing through games if you don't have premium
and
or an
then the
ad
day of our
blocker.
show,
That is
we'll do
gonna
a
cost a
sponsorship
lot.
on the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much money gone, but it's okay. It's all worth it. And we're gonna do the return of our Roblox tournaments, and I think most of you know that REW is probably I haven't seen any other Fed do as much money as we have in our pay-per-views. You know,
God,
we throw a lot of
tell me
money in
about it.
there. You know, we throw 10K every single pay-per-view,
I think
or
per
five.
tradition,
We do
we gotta
5K.
have another 5K tourney when we
But I
return.
think for the return show, we'll do three 5K tournaments, just because
Holy
Really?
crap!
we're awesome. We'll do
You
three
didn't
of
even
them.
tell me that, bro.
Well, it's hey man, you gotta get that. We gotta get people, man, and people love Roblox. So what we'll do is
Bribing people. We're
what we'll do is
bribing.
on the pre-show, we'll actually do five.
Wait, sorry.
We'll do
Sir.
100 Robux battle royales. That's 500 Robux, and then on the main show, we'll be doing three 5,000 Robux tournaments.
Don't you
It's
better get your notepad out, buddy. We're gonna have a long show ahead of us.
it's gonna be.
Scribble, scribble,
We might have
scribble.
to we might have to move it up a little bit from 7 because we know John has work, so we might have to move it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be incredible.
We'll be determining the show times and the show days as well once we get closer to release. So
Mm,
And we're not sure if we're gonna have deadline yet. We don't. Do we know yet?
I got a, ooh, I got a question. Have y'all thought about updating the titles?
If you were
Giving
here in the beginning of the stream, actually,
yeah,
we
we
did.
spoke about it. We're
We
going to.
talked. We're
It's
gonna
one of the
update a
last
lot,
things.
oh, alright. I didn't
but
hear, my bad. I
all
was
good.
No,
eating.
you're good.
All good.
Yeah, it's one of the last things I'll do because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, no.
A lot of time.
John Cone General and Look at Rope said,
Rob, take it.
Oh, I remember when I made this right here.
Oh my
It was
god.
cool.
"Oh, that's right. You did make that for us."
Rob Taker
The
being
Undertaker.
undefeated.
Well, if the Rob Taker comes back to REW, he'll definitely get his spotlight.
And oh, might I add, our Tron system, everybody. I know we're kind of moving away from development, but I just want to add that you can fully customize your Tron with frames, and we're not sure about customizing lights yet. We want to do that in the future though. But everything you have will save. So I know in some federations you go in and you have to remake it every single time. Not with us. It saves. Everything you do saves. So when you join the game, up everything that you had before is all there. Frames, lighting, everything saves. It's gonna be incredible.
Dave.
Even like developer updates won't accidentally erase the info that's already there.
Unless we change the data store key, which if
Okay.
we accidentally do, we can always go back to the old one, which will pick it up again. So there's no way you'll lose your data unless Roblox data stores gets wiped again, which happened once last year and it was crazy.
I forgot about that.
But actually, now that I think about it, we might not even use Roblox data stores. We might use an external source, which means I could see everyone's Tron in like another application. So we'll see how that goes. But
Oh, I got a burning question for John.
what's
What's up?
John?
Which one?
Skull.
All right, what's up?
Like a little bit after I left, I saw like whenever your account got hacked or whatever, and you lost all your Robux. I didn't think you were gonna return. So why are you so excited to return?
So I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is kind of a rough subject to talk about, but nonetheless, uh, inner searching, if you will.
Might I
Like
add,
I didn't want to give it up, man. Like
might
I
I
really
add,
did.
John got hacked a day after I was hacked.
Yeah.
Like
So
I remember
it
I got
almost felt
hacked.
targeted,
It was
honestly.
terrible. I got hacked. My hair was taken, and I lost like 40K in Robux, and
The,
I lost
the
unlimited
blue
stuff.
hair,
I lost my hair, yes, but Roblox
I still
support,
got mine.
I abused them to living death, and they gave me back my shit, but they didn't give me back my money. That's the only thing I really wanted was my money, because it's actually worth something. But
Show
the
me the
the
money.
one that hit us the most was
Anyways,
when John got hacked and we lost our money. That
yeah,
was
that was a
fucked.
low blow, but
That was fucked.
either way, I came back because I really enjoy REW, and I didn't like that I just up and left it up, to
Yeah,
Delonto and Nate. It's a group effort. It can't function without any of us, and I
It needs
realized
it
that.
needs all three of us. And as you guys know, like I don't know if you've noticed, but like we have official titles in our Discord, but really we all own the group together, and that's why you see ownership change from time to time. Like I held the group for a little bit. John Skull has the group for a little bit. Now Delento has the group for now. So like if you ever see
Yeah.
ownership change, it's never like we gave it up. We're all the same rank. We just have our official titles in Discord.
Yeah, we're all owners. We all have access to studio, so.
So there's never been a doubt of that. And but I don't know.
But yes, that's why I returned. It's because I love it, and I don't think I'll ever give it up. So that's why I'm back.
I'm looking at a group here in Performance Center. Man, that might be our next project after the arena. A new performance center.
Probably.
Because our
Probably.
performance center is shit. Wait, no,
no,
actually,
it is
we
nice.
changed it. We changed it. Right. John made a new performance center for us. Actually, I
I
It's
forgot
did
about
make
that.
nice.
I did make a new one,
No,
and
dude.
it is
Right.
good.
I
It
forgot
is good,
about
but
that.
it's small, so I will probably expand upon it in the future, and it'll probably look different, but pretty much be the same. So eventually it'll be bigger. We'll actually have scripts because I think right now it still doesn't even have a script where it gives you a clean in there. So we'll definitely have to update it.
But yeah, that's something I will be working on. Um, arena. I'm just still in awe that the arena has how far this has come. By the way, everyone. Like, I remember when John first started this arena, it was like nothing. It looked like he was never gonna get anywhere with it because John has these moments where he'll die on us for a little bit. He'll stop building, right, John? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But he
But
hasn't done it
it's my
recently.
process.
He hasn't done it recently, and he's been grinding this arena out. Like, it's huge. I know like we say that a bunch, but like our ringside actually was so big. I told John Delonto this, by the way, everyone. I'd like to point this out for the record that I said the ring area was too big and we should change it. And Delonto went, "Nah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine." And today, before we went live, I go back in the studio and I see John changing the ringside. He goes, "Ah, it's too big." And I'm like, "I told you so. I told you so." And now it's a little smaller, but it's still massive. Our commentary desk has 5 chairs. That's
We
Uh,
for
didn't get a
all of
picture of
you
it,
us.
got
did we?
you got one
Yeah,
for each language.
get a.
Let me get it. Let me
John
get it in the
Delonto's in
lighting. Hold on.
Spanish.
Let me turn the lighting
Yeah,
down
yeah.
again.
Get the lighting in.
Yeah, so our commentary desk has 5 because there's always so many
There
of
you go.
us, and if remember in the garden, we don't have to stand around the table or stand on the table. Now there's enough chairs for me, John, Donut, and Oblivion. That's if Oblivion comes.
Mm.
And if Oblivion does not, then it's the underdog.
Got a quick question here.
So,
Do
Go
we
ahead.
have any more questions for Jacob, or are we ready for another guest?
Yeah, I could leave.
All right, coolsies.
we love you, Jacob.
All right,
All right,
Jacob.
I
We
see
love
y'all.
you.
Do we want to
Appreciate
bring
you.
someone else on, or are we done
Yeah,
with questions?
we're gonna get Rob in here. He's waiting in the general.
Before we add
All right,
him up,
coolsies.
before we add Rob up here, I'd like to show the commentary desk. Let me put that up for everyone.
Please, I would like more.
So
more.
this is what the commentary disc looks like. As you see, 5 chairs. It's ginormous and it's perfect for all of us.
Those are good looking.
And we're
Electric
gonna have a
Boogaloo.
commentary for in-game. So we're gonna have a designated commentator for in-game commentary. They'll have a tool and they can chat to it just like the old commentary tool we had. It'll be basically the same, just a little bit different. So that's that. And now let's bring up rope.
All right, we got a spammer in a
Here he
Twitch
is.
chat.
Yeah, I saw
Nope.
that.
Two.
Yeah, let's block that guy.
Oh, let me just
If I was
bam.
mod, I'd get rid of him.
Get rid of
Let
him.
me mod you, Johnny. What's your thing, John?
John Skull 02.
Can you chat in the chat real quick?
Guys,
I could just
hey,
mod you.
back in the game.
John Skull.
Oh, I'm like so hyped for REW, bro. Like
Welcome,
y'all.
Rob. How you doing?
Right,
Hey,
here you go,
guys.
buddy. You mod.
Hello, greatest guy, the rope taker. Here to take your soul.
Here to
Isn't
take
that
your
how like the
soul to
Undertaker sound? I don't know.
raisins.
You can take my soul anytime, man.
What?
John.
Yeah, Delonte.
Yo,
like,
bro,
you
you're
can
like
send that out to
50, bro.
anybody.
Relax.
I didn't mean it like that, man. I was talking about wrestling.
Nah, you're
What are you
clipped.
talking about?
I'm canceling you.
Yeah, that's going right to the big feds, ain't it?
Hey guys, can I
Yeah.
get like a link to the game?
Oh, yeah. I had posted it up there, but I guess it got lost. 1 second.
So,
All right, it's in the
I have
Twitch
about a
stream.
question.
Question away.
So I heard that I heard from a special somebody, from a certain somebody, that like two legends were coming back to go to REW.
What legends would that be, sir?
I think one of them goes by the name of Og Cena.
Oh,
And,
yes,
um,
Mr.
Yes,
Alcina.
I've
Og
actually seen
Cena.
him floating around in our Discord.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
joined general chat like 2 days ago, I think, and
And
he's
another
been
one of
chatting a
them
little
goes
bit.
by Sin the Savior, if you know who that is.
Nassim the Savior. I've never heard of him before, but I did see him
Yeah.
earlier at UEXW, and he's actually pretty
He's
impressive.
I think he's in the APRW Hall of Fame, like me. That's like the biggest fit. That was like the biggest fit.
Oh, trust me, we know APRW.
And he was also in the RCW Hall of Fame, and he owned TWF.
Wow.
And I'm in the RCW Hall of Fame, by the way, and I beat him, which makes me better than him. Just saying, like, it's not a call out or anything, but I'm just saying I'm better than you. You know, he
definitely
left
have
to
Might
go.
be a
time,
future matchup right here.
You know, like he left to go to pursue a rap career, and it never took off. And mine's better. Just saying, like my bars are better than his bars. It's just like that.
Well, there's definitely time for you guys to prove that once we come out, so we might make that a pre-book match.
So, how do you feel about those legends going to REW?
Hold
If,
on 1 second. I just want to point out, Donut,
shoot.
you lagged out. I mean, you timed out.
He's at. Oh, he timed out. Oh, weird.
No, you timed out, Donut, from the game.
Rob, to
Oh, it's
answer
because
your
of
question,
fucking idol. Well,
to answer your question, Rob, I think it's really cool, man. You know, our doors are open for
Yeah.
everyone to come in, legend or not. So to have some legends, been here for a long time come in, we're very grateful.
So, I
for
have a question. I have another question. So, after Matt Sabian changed his gimmick and didn't do NBL anymore, who was the biggest heel of REW at that point?
It had to have been Tyler Skull.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
Mm.
Tyler.
guys are menace.
I'd say Tyler was a bigger heel in that regard.
What was his
because,
name? It was Psycho Tyler. What was it?
Yeah, he went by Psycho Tyler.
That was.
Bro, that boy got
Tyler
3
did.
gimmicks. That's so crazy.
Every time everyone heard that Psycho music, boos would rain from the chat.
I'm trying to think. What
Dude,
other
that's
what
so
other heel did we have?
crazy.
What other heel did we have other than Tyler? Really?
It was
We had
none.
JB, we did have the Boogeyman.
And we
let's
had
see what
Matt.
else.
Boogeyman-
And we had Matt Range. Matt Range was just a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
there
oh
you
yeah,
go.
definitely Matt. Oh, if you want to talk about biggest heel, if we want to talk about the biggest heat, it was definitely Matt Range.
The biggest
Definitely
heel.
Matt Range.
So
This
how do
dude
you
made
feel?
Oblivion admin abuse for him, bro. That's how bad he was.
So is there? Are you getting new
a new title, like women's title?
No, I mean
No,
at least
that's
not right now.
EXW doing that.
Oh, okay. So like,
Right now, it's a wait and see situation. If we
Yeah.
get more women in the
Yeah,
roster,
'cause we don't
maybe.
have many. We
But
only
we
have
need
like
more than
4.
5. Like,
Yeah.
5 ain't gonna cut it.
I thought it was 4.
All
It was
respect to
4.
We,
all
we
respect
can
to
only
the
put
women.
Matt Range in so many women matches. You know we can't keep doing it.
Hey! I recently went for the UEXW Women's Championship.
I saw
My
that.
fallopian tubes are a
Donut,
little
you're not gonna
superior, if you
qualify
ask
for
me.
it.
We got freaking
he
Santino
also
Matt Rella.
lost, by the way. He also lost, by the way.
Yeah, well, at least I got a fall, huh?
Hey,
Well,
those
What
at
do you
women
least
say
I
wrestlers are
have a
when it
good.
title
comes to
and you
women's
don't.
matches, Mister Rop Man? Hmm?
Well, at least I have a title when I fed and you don't. So how about that?
Well, at least I
Nerd.
competed for a women's title. What did you do? Not compete for a women's title? Sit down.
Okay, well, at least I didn't beat women like you, nerd.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
hit the
I'm a
point there.
woman. I'm allowed to do that. What are you gonna tell me? I'm not a woman now, huh? Come on, come on
Okay,
up, come
so
up to my
what?
face.
So
Tell
now
that to my
I'm a woman.
hormones, man. My uterus is
I'm a woman
quivering with
now.
anger right now.
I think I smell a mixed gender tag team match going on.
So I have another question.
Yep.
Why are the Pepsi Stuggers still the tag team champions? If like they all just got dogged on by every single person on the roster.
We're not still tag team
Yeah, we
champions.
lost.
What are you
Man, they
talking
lost
We
their
about?
actually
championships
we
way
didn't
long
lose.
ago.
I
You
thought
win them back?
I
We
thought
dropped them.
Yeah, we dropped
Yeah,
them.
No, last people to have
we
it, I think, was
vacated them.
Mint and
Oh
somebody else.
yeah, I forgot about that.
And the end guy.
Yeah.
So I have a
And
question for Pepsi chuggers. Who is the best in the Pepsi chuggers?
Donut.
Your mom. Next
Donut.
question.
Donut.
Bro, bro, what? I thought Nate was. Nate is. No, actually,
Nah,
it's
that
actually
goes to
NJ because
NJ.
both of you
Yeah.
suck.
Actually, NJ Gray was never actually in a title match with us. It was only me and Donut.
Dang. So what y'all saying is that NJ Gray's not an official Pepsi chugger?
No, he was. It's just that he wasn't the fighters. He had his own
Or
career.
like he had, yeah. So which means that out of that bunch, because he still fought under the Pepsi chuggers.
He was
so
like
that,
he was like the Kofi Kingston. Okay, he was our Kofi Kingston.
Yeah,
You know,
That's what he
he's
was.
jacked
better
up
than-
on roids. He's our Bobby
Yeah, so-
Lashley, Kofi Kingston lookalike.
yeah. So basically, better than both of you is what you just said.
Yes.
No, disagree.
Oh, okay.
I can chug more than that. I can
Ooh,
chug
is
more
that a
than that guy.
challenge?
I can chug
I'll
Yo,
more
deal
than
with
that
that.
guy.
NJ, if you're watching, Donut just called you bad. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, like.
I must say though, if,
Hey, I'm just saying,
know-
I can drink more Pepsi Cola than him. That's all I'm gonna
you
say.
know,
Damn,
maybe
oh my God,
we'll
he's-
see a Pepsi Chugger return. Maybe we will.
Okay, so what's the next pay per view gonna be?
Summer Stars. We're gonna come
Yep.
back to Summer
Again?
Stars.
Did you already do
Going
that?
right.
Of course we
Oh,
did.
we're
but
coming back in the summer,
We're
so
coming back in the summer.
Yeah, you right. So like, when is WrestleMania?
a good question.
Good question. We have
That is a good question.
This group's been around for 3 years, and there's never been a Wrestle Revolution. So maybe
Nope.
maybe we just say fuck it and do Wrestle Revolution in July, and then Summer Stars in fucking August.
You should do.
Nah, 'cause we need a whole new stage for
WrestleMania.
that.
Yeah, true.
So I have another
Nope.
question for John Skull.
Go for it.
Why do you lose so much?
You know, if you're gonna make this thing personal, I'll go on to the next person in line. All right.
Wait. Okay, wait. I have an actual question. Have you feel that your own family is better of success than you in REW in your own bed?
Are you talking about Tyler Skull? Is
Tyler
that who you're
Skull is
talking
not
about?
more
Yeah.
successful than John Skull. I'll be honest with you.
I'm
Hey,
not
man, I've
saying
been-
how dude.
nah.
He doing better than
Uh-uh.
you. Like
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
so. Who wait?
You know, at the end of the day, he took my last name. Okay.
That is true.
So
that
who's
is
really
true.
who's really winning here?
Wait. So then there's more than one or like two skulls.
There's only one skull. It's John Skull.
And that's me. And you know, Tyler, he's
No,
like,
but
you know
it was
what?
a whole like. Okay, so after the Christmas clash, what happened to the mafia? What happened? They just
Yeah,
disappeared.
what happened to the mafia?
You know, they went their own way.
You know, I
They
don't
got
know.
caught
That's
by
why
the police. They got caught by the police.
they got
Yeah, you know,
caught. Really?
VLNT got locked up, and you know,
Andrew got locked up. I forgot about him. Oh my god.
and ever since
Yeah, bro,
then,
he
it ain't been the
disappeared.
same.
I think that he got kidnapped by Tyler. I'm not gonna lie, cause he just
Oh,
stopped showing.
I remember. I remember dude got handcuffed and took away. That was great. That was great.
That was a good time.
So, who would you say is the best heel in REW right now?
The
Well,
best
no, actually,
heel-
There is
actually,
no heel.
actually, actually,
There is no heel in REW.
Yeah, everyone's face.
actually.
Yeah, everyone's face.
But yeah, okay. So everyone's phase. Then who's the best phase?
Oh,
Your mom.
Donut.
I gotta go for Donut. Yeah.
Donut, yeah.
Oh,
I gotta go Donut.
Donut, it's time for a heel turn.
Every time Donut's Tron played, the crowd just went crazy.
Donut needs to become the next Tyler Green.
Nope, there's no one can replace Tyler Green.
no, but it
So
can
I
be
All I'm
can
Tyler
saying is,
Green.
look,
But
look,
you know,
I'm saying
if
this,
a
look.
heel,
If when REW comes back, and if Oxena is coming, I think Oxena will get the biggest pop on that show.
for real,
I-
Over
really believe that
D-Pain,
too.
over D-Pain,
I
over
do,
D-Pain.
because Oxena
Nah.
hasn't been seen in a little bit, you know?
So I low-key want to see D-Pain versus Oxena.
That would be incredible. That would be a match
That
of
would
the
be a
century.
battle of the legends.
Yeah,
that
Dream
would be
match
great
right
to
there.
see
So I have
that.
a question. I have another question. So like y'all like never did like singles championship matches. Like are y'all gonna do like singles championship
What
matches
are you talking
now?
about? We always
Did
singles.
What are you
singles-
talking about?
The
I've
only-
never
What are you
seen a
talking
singles
about?
championship match in
The
this
only
bed.
championship that wasn't singles hardcore. Hardcore was always a fatal 4-way. And sometimes there was once a triple threat United States match.
Bro, like the last thing for the last Fed, it was a fatal 4-way
For what? For what title?
for
Yeah,
the world
That was for,
champion.
No, it wasn't.
for the
'Cause
world title.
No, it wasn't.
For the world, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah. It was Trail Style. Trail Styles,
It was
JB,
JB versus
Elijah
D-Pain.
Zane.
And Tyler. Yeah.
No, it was Tyler, D-Pain, Trail Styles, and JB.
JBV D-Pain?
Yeah, because Tyler teamed with JB, and then Trail did not help Tyler fight JB, and then JB shit on everybody because Trail, in my opinion, and can't team on people. But that's just
Of
me though.
course, there
But you
will
know,
be
me being
there
Tenno,
will
I
be
would
more
never lose
singles.
to anybody.
There will be more singles, but one thing I plan on doing myself is I will be writing an official full rule book of different match types for REW.
Oh, are y'all gonna do any like collab pay-per-views with any feds?
I think
We
I'd
would
like
like
to
to.
do one with Meat. I feel like us and Meat could really
Yeah.
bring a lot to the table.
That's not
together.
even a fed. I said feds.
So if we do one with
Plural.
if we
Yeah,
do
Row
one with
WWE.
Row WWE, that's 100 players automatic.
Yeah.
That's like the only one I feel like that I would actually be good because like every other fed that y'all partner with does not really like fit with REW. I feel like that's just me.
Honestly,
That
I'd say
Most of our superstars are actually in Row WWE as well. So
Oh yeah, there's a lot of our guys in there. Not only that, the Row WWE, their management, there's some cool dudes, and
yeah, they're
they're like
awesome. They're real nice people too.
Yeah, they're all
they're dudes we can collide with and do fun. And it's gonna look so good in our arena too with their meat stand and the
So
meat
have
sign that
y'all
I made for 'em.
updated the Wall of Legends yet?
No, we haven't
Not
even made
yet.
one yet.
No, we have it in the garden, but we
Yeah, but
haven't
like recently
touched it.
we haven't made it. But
So are you gonna add like the Hall of Famers on there or
yep,
no?
everyone. I
Yeah,
think what we're actually
class
gonna
of
do is we're gonna
23.
have Hall of Fame cards instead. I think we'll do that. Like RCW, remember that, John?
So what does
Yeah.
my score have to be Hall of Fame in
Not so much your
REW?
score, it's more your impact on the group.
I mean, I did have a big impact because you know I'm 10-0 and I did a lot.
I mean, JB's like what, 24-0?
No, he's 31 and
because
0.
there's nobody good.
31? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
telling you this
31 and
right
0.
now. If I was fighting JB, I would completely shit on him.
I think that's a good world title match return, honestly.
I think the person that
Dude,
defeats JB Street
literally,
is
because
automatic.
I'm literally
You wanna
not
know-
losing to anybody. I'm not
Oh,
losing to
dude.
anybody in this fight.
The thing,
Hey, John. What about Strong
Which one?
Ziggler? What about Strong Ziggler?
Bro,
You know
Strong
Strong's going
God,
in there.
Strong Ziggler.
Strong
You know
Ziggler
Yo,
was
Strong
Strong
Ziggler is a Hall of Famer in my Fed. He used to, I remember him.
that guy. I think JB. I don't think JB could have beat him.
Oh, I shit on JB, bro.
Wait,
I mean, no, not JB.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I
Let me
shit
check.
on Strong Ziggler.
Lone Survivor match cards. It was. Oh, that was
All right, I see Matt in the general. I think he's trying to join. So you got any more questions, Rob?
Yeah, I got one more.
All right, what's up?
Strong
Why
Ziggler
does Donut-
hit my. Oh my god.
Why do y'all like? Are y'all ever gonna get a better sponsorship? Because Pepsi's trash.
Whoa.
Listen,
All
look,
right, out
like
with
we
him.
said,
Out with him.
uh, Oh my
Yeah.
god.
All right, everyone, bringing in
To answer
Matt.
his question,
there
we
we
do
go.
have more adverts coming in. God damn.
Matt Sapien.
All right, Matt, how you doing,
Hello.
Matt? NBL, my boy.
Technically not that gimmick anymore.
You know what? I don't care. You're NBL in my heart.
NBL
we still got
forever
the
and
NBL
always,
money
never
raining
forget.
down.
No.
If I want you to run over Elijah, you're gonna do it, okay?
And you're gonna wear that fucking.
I'll hit him
hat
with a
too.
plane this time. How about that?
Did it for the John.
I did it for the John.
Oh man.
How you doing, Matt? How you been, brother? Since we last seen you. Loser. Hello.
Been tearing it up in other feds. Not ropes fed because it fucking has.
Ooh, hey, don't be stirring the pot. Don't be
man.
stirring the pot.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of is. Laggy
We're
ass
gonna have a freaking
Realize that?
lone survivor versus Ropsfed now.
All right, I guess we have another booked match: Rop versus NBL.
It's gonna be a good match.
This is technically the only fed I actually do it.
All right, let me write
Um,
that down.
Let me write that down.
I just added my little notes here.
All right, it's official. We got it written down.
I would
All
like
right.
to get
Matt Sabian versus Rob Cena for a return show.
No, he's Rop Taker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, went in as Rob Taker, brother to.
I was thinking about Og Cena.
Wow, Taker.
On it.
What you?
I
doing?
actually believe my last match here was just me losing that United States title.
Yeah, it was to Oh
NJ.
God, who was it to?
NJ.
Gray? Oh yeah, that's right, my boy
The spirit
NJ
of
Gray.
Christmas. Yeah, in the spirit of Christmas.
Ah,
Dude,
that was
I
Tyler
could
was
watch
dressed
those
up as the
Christmas. I could
Grinch.
watch those Christmas Bash videos all day, dude. That was such a fun
I've
pay-per-view.
rewatched it
that was
a
like
couple
the best
times. I'm not
pay-per-view
gonna lie.
we've done yet.
And we had the most players there in that one too.
Yeah.
48,
Almost
right?
50. Yeah, 48.
So I've got a question, Matt. So you've done the whole MBL gimmick. You've done yourself as your gimmick, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Are you going to be
Yep.
coming back to REW with a brand new gimmick, or are you going to be sticking to the Matt Sabian thing?
Matt Sabian because the match he good at.
Nice.
All
What
right.
was wrong with MBL though? I loved MBL. I miss getting sued.
Bro, I got
It's not
tired
the
of it.
same having my bank account being drained.
Bro, I couldn't keep harassing people 24/7.
That takes a lot of energy to be the biggest asshole. I understand
Yeah.
that. Oh shit. Well, that's a shame. I would have loved to see
Yep.
MBL. Maybe we'll get a cameo every now.
Yeah, we'll probably though.
We'll get the
We'll
money
see.
falling down.
So
We'll get the money
where
falling down
in the- What
sometime.
in the world are we gonna do about the limo?
We're gonna burn it.
Ah, god damn it.
John
That's
Delante is
waste.
going to use it now for. me
Unless
me
John
and Slow are
Skull
going to come back with the limo.
decides to take it for a joyride.
No, I can't drive, man.
We could turn it into
Yeah,
a
we got-
prison limo. We could lock bad little boys up in there. Like
Dude, you can run down Elijah with it.
Yeah, you could.
I mean,
But
I
your driver's
could,
license
so.
suck.
I'm not gonna do that. That's mean. Elijah Zane deserves to have both ankles and femurs not broken. I mean, that's just my hot take, though. I don't know about you guys.
Are we having Elijah Zane up next after our boy here?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be cool.
If he goes and waits in the general, yeah, we could just drag him up here when
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah, Elijah, just go ahead and wait in the general, and we'll gladly bring you in.
I still think I'm the best Twitch champ.
Let's see.
Technically, I have
What are
won it
some of the best
basically
Twitch champions that
24/7
we've
half
had?
of the time.
I actually have a GUI that'll tell us the history.
If you've kept track of it, that is.
I have.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Well, did we keep
Yeah, I have
track of
won
it on
it
every
too many
recorded
times to
show
count.
ever?
What?
Did we keep track of it on every show that we've ever had? Whether
I don't know.
because I guarantee you we didn't. Because so that bracket you have is inaccurate.
Shut up.
Mighty
Shut up.
inaccurate. No.
Shut up.
No.
Shut
up.
All
So
right,
Matt, what do you
so,
think of our arena man?
I haven't read that much.
No, you
Listen
haven't
to
seen
him.
it.
Listen to this fool. Listen to this fool.
What?
No, it's because I clear out pings, but I don't look what it is. But looking
You
at it,
don't like what it is?
Sounds like
It
you sound
actually
like me.
looks
You
good.
sound like me when I fucking hear my phone ring. I just turn it off.
Okay. Yeah.
It actually looks good.
You love it?
Something
You
that I
like
won't
it?
lag in. Thank you.
Oh, dude, anybody that's just joining that with like a low end PC, that man, you are gonna blow the fuck up on lag.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
just
if
inevitable.
if
Yeah.
you join with your graphics on 10, you might lag when you first join. I ain't gonna lie, but that's why we have
Yeah.
our delag options.
I
Also,
always
you turn the
join with my
graphics down.
graphics all the way up.
But I mean, with someone like me, I don't have the highest end PC. My PC isn't like great, but even at 10 graphics, I joined the game. I'm running at a smooth 60 frames, so it's very nice so far.
I still
Well,
have
that's
that
good.
clip of that tag team.
Of which tag team specifically?
Okay, so where I teamed with JB.
Oh wait,
I
was
don't
that the
remember
match
that
versus
happening.
the Benici brothers?
No, it was versus John and Elijah, I believe.
Against Elijah and someone else?
Yeah, it's in me and John School's DMs.
Yeah, two of the most OP wrestlers in the Fed, and you pitch them against Elijah Zane and someone else. Yeah, that's. I think it was Elijah Zane and Tyler Skull. I think that's what it was.
No,
No, it wasn't
I'm
Tyler
gonna
Skull.
send it in the check the general chat.
But who was it that I remember I got fucking heated. I got really mad at someone during I think it was the U.S. Championship match. I got screwed out of
You
my
got
title.
mad.
Yeah.
This man left the
Oh, I
entire
kind of
call
remember
in
that.
game.
I kind of
Dude,
remember that.
I was so
And
pissed
Delonte
off. I mean,
disappeared, bro.
I wasn't mad to the point where like I was like raging, but I was definitely mad. I was like, what the hell was that? What was going
It's
on
because of
there?
Ox, I believe, and you
I
banned
was in
him.
awe. I did not ban him. I did not ban him for that.
He said you banned him.
You did
I
ban
didn't
him.
ban
You
him.
did
For,
ban him.
no,
Don't you dare
I
lie.
didn't ban him for winning. I didn't win him.
Nope.
I didn't ban him for winning. I did ban him for arguing eventually though with me, because I wasn't mad at him
No.
and I wasn't arguing. I was just pissed off and I stopped.
No, this is how it went. Ox teamed on you with Jacob. And Ox didn't win. Jacob won.
I was pissed off. I'm like, why are you
Oh
teaming
my
on
god,
me?
Matt has the entire clip.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's the clip from when I got my revenge on that match.
I remember, dude. There's so many clips in the Twitch thing. Like, do you guys remember NJ Gray's incredible entrance with the car in the cutscene?
His terrible.
Remember you
entrance,
did that.
what?
Okay.
John, do you remember
Off.
that? John Skull.
My bad. I was watching the clip.
Do you remember the NJ Gray entrance with the car
Yeah,
and the
the
cutscene?
yeah.
Oh
with
yes,
the
of
8-6.
course. I
That
remember
that was
that.
one of my favorite things that I made.
That was one of the
That's
best. Yeah,
all
that was
she
one of the best
wrote. I'm
cameras.
gonna watch this shit.
Man, that was one of the coolest things I've ever saw. That, like one of the most ambitious things that you guys did for like the camera work and such.
I
Like
forgot.
you
That's
guys
when
got an actual DeLorean in there.
John Delonto beat Jakub for the U.S. title in a house show. By the way, a house show.
Damn.
Who did I even beat for the United
That
States?
that was that was my favorite match ever
think
in
you
our
beat
entire
Delonte.
run.
Dude, there have been incredible matches. I mean, but I honestly think, when we return, I think one of those matches that we have is gonna take the top.
This
now
has
that-
to be
'cause
the
now
most
that we have
forgotten
all these
title
members,
run ever.
like we have JB, like if we put JB up against the top, like another top wrestler, that's easily gonna be one of the best matches. D Pain versus Augustina, I would literally die for that match.
To
that-
answer,
That'd be like 2016 right there. Sorry, John.
no, you're good. My bad. To answer Elijah, yes, I will agree with you. It is the most forgotten title run ever because I only held it until next show where I lost. That's when I got ganged up on.
No, wait, no. I thought you held this at the pay-per-view.
Oh, I won it at the house show, and then because remember I challenged JB or
Yeah.
Jakub. I mean,
you
I
beat
challenged Jakub. Yeah, if I beat him, then we make it a triple
Jacob
threat.
won
We
it.
make it a triple threat at Summer Stars, and that's what
Right.
we did. We had a triple threat at Summer Stars, and I got screwed out of my title.
Bro, I remember that. That's good memories, dude. But I think, actually, I have a question for all of us here. In your opinion, what was your favorite pay-per-view that we've had? We've only had 3 in our return. Would have been
Christmas Clash.
Summer
That's a
Stars,
Final
given.
answer.
Christmas,
Christmas Clash.
and
Yeah.
Don't forget about Destiny.
Destiny was good. Don't get me wrong.
It was
I'd say
okay.
Destiny was a little bit better than Summer Stars. So
Summer
Yeah.
Stars was definitely the last ranking because on that day, John decided to take a nap and didn't wake up, so he missed the first
Listen,
match.
Listen,
I'm not
I
done.
was tired. Okay.
But Summer Stars definitely was the cooler arena, definitely, because we took the roof off, we had more pyros, and we had the
It had
big
the
tent.
palm trees.
So that was definitely the cooler arena. The matches weren't as good, but Christmas Clash blew it out of the water because I think of the attendance and like just the hype behind the show.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everything was perfect
And
about it.
that cutscene at the end was perfect. With the
Alrighty.
with the treasure chest and donut hanging off the Pepsi
Dude,
logo.
I have that saved. I'm fucking hanging on to that
It's
forever.
inside of
There's
what, show shots?
Yeah, it's inside show shots,
Yeah,
but I also
there it
have it on
is.
my computer, dude. I am never gonna forget that fucking look. We've got to do more cards like that, like more showcases like that. Whenever we're doing it like a big pay per view, because that was just so cash.
I think we'll do those cutscenes from now on. I think I'll do them more often.
Yeah, dude, it was like it was like easily one of the best additions
Well,
to like the
because
whole
remember,
aesthetic.
I took that from APRW because APRW used to do that for their shows. I was like, oh, that's pretty
Oh
cool.
wow, APRW did that.
I
Oh.
forgot that screenshot happened.
Which one?
APRW, they do a very good job with the cutscenes. I've seen a lot of
That's
different
why, like
cutscenes from them.
like when we first were coming back, like when we were first making the garden and stuff, like that was a lot of our inspiration for me at least was their arenas and their tech. That was my inspiration.
One thing, as like we were talking about before, the biggest thing I'm excited for, or one of the biggest things, is the camera work we're going to be doing. It's going to be so sweet.
It's gonna be
All the camera,
incredible.
with all the cameras we have set up and the way we're doing it, it's going to be such a beautiful show.
And the controls, John, are dummy proof for you, by the way.
Ah,
They're
Hey,
dummy
wonderful.
John Skull,
No, we're talking about you,
Talk
Delanto.
about me.
We're talking about Delanto. They're dummy proof for you. They're easy to understand.
I'm the greatest. I don't know what you mean, but
Where's
that-
the lighting? How do I turn this off? Are you sure I clicked
You
this
just have to
button?
press the fucking button. That's all you have to do.
that
I
was
forgot I
too,
got
it's too big.
confronted by SpongeBob. He wanted his money
Oh,
back.
I remember that. You got fucking cornered by SpongeBob. Oh yeah, John
And
Skull was
Elijah
SpongeBob.
at the
He
same
was in the
time. I got
boat.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the
Dude, I tried to
best.
pull out John from my limo because he can't drive.
That was the best moment of my life. That's the best thing I've ever seen in REW.
Alright, I think
Nothing
we
else
should
will ever
I
top
think
it.
we should bring the underdog in here now.
Yeah, it's high
Oh, yeah.
time for him to have a
Alright,
turn.
Matt.
Sir,
Alright,
Matt, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, bring in the
Elijah
underdog.
gets in here.
Bring
Gets in
in.
here after
The
we talk to
underdog.
Mr. Elijah. We have an announcement to make.
Hey, Eli, how you doing?
Oh, is he there?
I'm
Eli.
doing good. Doing good.
Awesome. The underdog and our second commentator of REW, man.
The
Good to have
Underminer,
you
he's here.
The underminer.
It's an honor.
The Underminer.
Oh God.
How you doing, Eli? How you doing today, buddy?
It's been a long time. Long time.
It
It
has
has
been a
been.
long time since we've all been here
Mm.
together.
What has it been? It's been almost 6 months. Almost 6 months. It'll be what? Yes, it'll be about 7 months when we return. It should be pretty crazy.
7 months? What?
Yeah, 6, 7 months.
Yeah,
we
from-
left.
Oh,
From
since
December all
we
the
had
way
our
to
show.
July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, July.
Since we had our last good grand amount of time.
You're kind of like cutting out
Everyone's
there, John.
audios is just deciding
on.
to shit itself today.
let me
Yeah.
rejoin.
First with
rejoin.
you, Nate, a couple minutes ago, and now Delanto.
Oh, really?
Now
I
his
was doing
fucking
it
aux
too?
cord is breaking up. Yeah, it kind of just stopped while you were like in the middle of a sentence, so it
That's
was like
fucked up.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but it's
Hey.
whatever.
Right. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you. It doesn't sound like you're fumbling with your aux cord anymore.
Dude, no. I remember John School used to do that shit.
Hey, shut up. Don't hate on my microphone.
Well,
Bro, you would sit there and like, is it working? And you would sound like a goddamn
So,
robot.
Shut up, man.
Mr. Elijah Zane, the human black hole. My first question for you is, what do you think of our new arena, Revolution
Don't
Park?
you mean the black turd, bro? Come on.
Ah, bring it up. Come on.
That was a very funny slip up, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Elijah. What's your opinion on it?
Honestly, I really love it. I do love the commentator area because it is finally in front of the arena.
It
Is
is
there?
beautiful.
It is a great commentary arena, especially with the screens, the beautiful lights around. It's gonna look like a fucking amusement park in this place.
We actually have a question from the chat for Elijah. Elijah, this is a question for you. This question
Yep.
is, when and how did you get into Row Wrestling?
It was from JB.
Mr. JB,
Pretty much
JB.
only from him.
Where's your
Mr.
answer?
JB Owens, JB Owens, JB, whoever you want to call him, our undefeated
DIY.
champion.
JB Cole, JB Owens.
Wait, you're asking how do I react of him being unbeatable?
He is unbeatable.
Or
Is he unbeatable though?
Is he?
Can he?
Well,
Is he
we
beatable?
we will find out in the
Is he
return when he
true?
shows up, if he shows up. If
With
not,
with
that
that being
question may
You know,
never get
we've been
answered.
talking about a
That's
lot
it.
of our men superstars, but let's not forget some of our women superstars who are there. Lucy Matthews
Aliana,
came in.
Aliana,
Remember
Aliana, Aliana, Aliana.
that was our biggest champion. Like we kind of forgot about them too.
Hmm.
They also had a big role in our shows. They used to took up a long time part of our shows, which is a lot for us. Because we tried to keep the shows going for long, and usually their matches were good. They weren't boring. They were never sweeps. They always went back and forth. That was always a good thing for us. Sorry, we can go back
I
to
think
interviewing
what I
Mr.
remember.
Underdog.
Okay, so what I think I remember is my used to be like my own like Beethoven theme where you guys had a theme in the game for me before I had my official one. It was like, what is it called?
John,
Hell
what
if
was
I
it?
know.
Tomfoolery. It
Fucking
was
generic 3.
it was
Generic 3?
tomfoolery. It was called tomfoolery.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that was the one.
Oh, that was good.
Hold on, I want to bring back what Donut said about being a transgender. Who
Oh,
the hell
God.
do you think you are?
A strong, independent woman.
No, that's Hit. John, remember Hit My?
Yeah, the
Sally.
feminist.
Sally the
Sally,
independent woman?
Sally the feminist.
Oh
Yep.
my god, dude, we had to get him back.
Salazan the feminist.
We had to bring that
What?
motherfucker back, dude.
No, it was Sally the feminist.
Sally the feminist. Is that an actual wrestler that we had?
Yeah,
Yes.
his name was Hit My.
Oh.
He was a big wrestler for us.
Back when REW first came out.
I think he's banned now though, sadly.
Oh, okay. That
Oh,
doesn't
man.
surprise me. I
He
guess.
was he was he was one of our top 3 superstars with Strong Ziggler. What was the other guy, John? He came back. Uh, his name starts with an O, I think. Opilex, what was that his name? I don't know, but he was one of our top 3 superstars back in the day.
Huh. Wow. Figure, huh?
Alrighty.
Shoot.
So now that we got Elijah here, I think it's a good time for me to announce our first big match in our return show.
I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it.
As people have been wondering what it is, it might not be as big as some people thought, but it is definitely big for me. For our return show, we expect it to be the main event, but I don't know yet. It might not be.
I highly doubt it.
Might might have title matches and stuff. But our first big match will be against me, myself, King Anarchy, and against an old friend of mine named Adrian Black, the Row Wrestling God. Too many championships too many championships to describe. Too long of a career to describe. He's an old friend from many of my feds, KWF and HWE, and we can't wait to have him in our fed. But our first match will be a first to 3 falls count anywhere match. I can't wait to have him here.
It's
What do you guys think about that?
I'm definitely hyped for it. Seeing
And,
Alonzo back in the ring, especially with
look,
my buddy.
this show's
gonna
gonna be
be
mostly
nice.
pre-booked, so I think what we're gonna do is like a week before the show, is we're gonna try to build some hype by getting people back, creating group chats
Yep.
to see if these 2 people want to face off and stuff, and then we got to figure out who's fighting for our big titles, and we're gonna do that by a process of elimination of who deserves it the most and who's been there. So it's gonna be interesting, and obviously some titles will have the NNC inside the game. Or we could do it tournament
I-
style.
Me and Mr. Adrian Black, I can't wait for our match because me and him have fought before in my old Fed HWE. Not a match that I can remember because it was so long ago, but Mr. Adrian Black has won the HWE World Heavyweight Championship. He's gone to the biggest feds you can think of, made a name for himself. Too many people call him the Pro Wrestling God for me to count. So I can't wait to face him. I know it's going to be a challenge. I could get my ass kicked, or I could do what I usually do and make a comeback kid moment. And I probably will, because that's how great I am.
Hey.
But eventually, I plan to have Adrian in here, and I want to go live again sometime before the show happens. It'll be just me and him for a face-off. So, yeah,
Oh my.
I'm excited for that too.
Oh my god, I just had the greatest idea ever. We should do an REW pre-press conference on Saturday.
That's what I was talking about.
Down
Well, at least
John,
something like that.
Take off Saturday. Delanta, you're taking Saturday off. You're calling in sick. Okay.
I could.
You're
I
calling
mean,
in
I could
sick.
call off.
You're calling in sick July 1st.
And so one thing we could talk about is we plan on just having one main show for now. I think, right?
For
Just
now, I'm
one,
pretty sure
just
that's what we're
revolution.
thinking, I think, right?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
one thing I plan on doing myself is I want to I will be looking into different general managers for house shows. We will be testing general managers for house shows to see how people do with hosting.
Because, we know the REW community likes seeing us host, and, you have to wait a whole week again before you see us again. So we're gonna try to fix
Yeah,
that for you guys.
I definitely plan on making more house shows happen instead of just regular shows all the time, so people can get more matches in and get familiar with our systems,
And
so we can do more fun stuff.
we'll probably be introducing another board of directors soon to help us with the load on REW, but we don't know who that'll be yet. So probably introduce them soon. And what we really want to do is start paying our fighters again. We talked about it, and
Yes, sir.
we used to pay champions, but then we kind of like fell off with that. We're gonna be paying champions again, and our top wrestlers who show up, and our dedicated people who show up to every single show. You will get paid at the end of the month. That's what we're gonna be doing. I'll have a spreadsheet and everything for you guys, so don't worry. It all will be there.
Yeah, it's good. So have we touched on the rupee system yet?
No.
Are we actually serious about this?
Yes.
I mean-
all right. So this is my idea. All right.
Okay.
My idea is every cheer equals 1 rupee. Okay. That's how it should work. And every boo is minus 1 rupee. Okay.
Yeah. So what are we supposed to
Wow.
do
This
when
might be
we're
the dumbest thing
booing
we've ever
heels?
heard, but I don't know.
Oh well, you lose your rupees, man. That's how you keep it in balance.
That's
But-
gay.
If people don't know what rupees are our idea for our in-game currency system, which can be used for multiple different purposes,
You can buy
such
Papa
as
John's pizza.
yes, buy pizza, buy pop,
meat-
buy soda
Meat
pop.
jerky. Get some meat jerky.
All right, meat.
Oh, hold on.
But
Does
you-
my game The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild count? I have like 11,000 rupees.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
Get
get
that
what you
stuff
mean.
transferred
Yeah, I was
over,
about to
by
say
golly. We'll do it.
11.
Uh,
I'll tell you what. If you can do a blindfolded run of Zelda and get as much rupees as you can, I will give you all the rupees you collect, as long as you do a blindfold run.
Might I add, someone here has a question saying, Elijah Zane, who helped you at Pro Wrestling, and what was the most helpful tip they gave you?
it was JB once again. I don't really remember a tip that he said to me, but he did say about mouse sensitivity was important.
Well,
Well, there you have your answer.
That it is. So
Yeah.
mouse sensitivity is going to be the reason why you're able to do any good spin arounds and quick reactions in order to get somebody off your back if they think they have you. For sure.
Don't get-
Mouse
and don't get
sensitivity is
too
gonna be the
excited.
biggest factor.
Don't get
That's
too
true.
excited during your matches, because if you get too excited, you're gonna make a mistake real quick. You're gonna make a misdirection, and then you're gonna
Yep.
fucking wind up behind your opponent, and he's hitting you in the back.
He said
just
you
how it
did
happened.
that.
And then when you lose, you're
Hitting
gonna
you
call
in the
him a
back
hacker,
with the
you know?
back attack.
With the back attack, and it makes you go clap.
And then when you lose to him, you're gonna get pissed off and rage quit. So you know.
Now,
The John,
Well,
the
that
John
didn't
Delonto
work.
guy.
Oh man.
Then you're gonna get him banned for some bullshit.
One.
It's a conspiracy, goddammit.
Acting
It's a
too much like a
conspiracy.
wiener. You can't have that, otherwise we'll be gay. And no that now.
No, as I've actually talked to Donut about this, about my management. I'm gonna be strict, but I'm not gonna be fucking arguing with people. If we tell you to do something, it's you do something. If you don't stop doing something, you don't stop being a dick. You're out or not. No arguing. Done with that. I'm way past that in my life.
Yup.
But yeah, there's so much for this return that we have planned, and we're so excited for it, and I can't wait. Just a little bit more time left to go.
Just a couple more months, everybody, and
Okay.
then we're there. And trust me,
Yep.
All right.
when that announcement comes out, it's gonna be incredible. You guys get to
Oh,
see
yeah.
our
do
match
have-
cards and all their preview matches. It's gonna be great.
What are you saying, Elijah?
I do have a question for Mr. Donut, our REW voice.
Well, golly,
You do.
little underdog. How can I help?
Are you gonna be at the return of REW on June 2nd?
July
Is it
2nd.
June 2nd
July
or
2nd.
July?
Let's
July
see.
2nd.
What day does that fall on?
To Sunday.
July.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sundays I have off at my current pizza job, and I currently am about to go in for a second interview tomorrow at a new job that I have. And the way it's set up, I'll be able to come home in the evenings on time to attend all REW events. So, yes, assuming that I do get this job, or even if I don't, I still have Sundays and Tuesdays off at my current job. So, yes, I will 100% be there.
There we go. There's your
It's
answer.
confirmed.
All right.
Pepsi
That's
Chugger
exciting.
Also,
Junior
I
for the
did.
minis.
I also did your last kickoff game that you like to do at the end of the RW shows when you weren't there.
A random kick game.
Oh, the random kick game.
Yes. Little history on
You
the
know what?
random
I'm
kick
actually gonna
game.
do something for you, Pepsi.
Hmm?
I'm gonna make a big GUI. It's gonna scroll through all the names publicly. Okay? And it's gonna kick that person it lands on, and you can spin the wheel as many times until there's no one left.
Well, that'd be interesting. But
Have
then
a
again,
No,
Saturday
I'd
Nate,
home
say
Nate.
game.
just like kick random also works just as well.
It would be fun. It'd be
No.
more fun if everyone could see who it is.
See a little wheel of fortune kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That would be interesting. Have a little
The
slot
biggest-
machine happen right in front of my face. Yeah, that'd be good. Just pull the lever.
Pull the
Cha-ching.
lever.
Oh, you're gone. Goodbye. See you never, I guess.
No, Nate, you gotta give him a board that says goodbye, little shit.
No.
You can't curse in
If
Roblox.
only if only Roblox would allow us
Aw.
to. I think I'll just have to settle for goodbye, fatty. And then
Goodbye, Daddy.
and if somebody doesn't like being called fat, I'll say, huh, okay, goodbye, skinny, and then send them away.
Goodbye,
That works
skinny.
too. Yeah, goodbye, skinny. Yeah, feel
Hey, this
better
is a
now.
good question in the Twitch chat. They're asking if JB Owens wasn't in his prime, who would you guys see winning the world championship?
D-Pain.
D-Pain, wow.
Oh gosh, JB
I-
Owens versus D-Pain.
I'm gonna take a gamble and say it's Delonto's friend, Adrian Black. Because if he's really about all that hype, then I'd wager on him, honestly.
I know a lot of people haven't seen Adrian Black wrestle, but if you have never seen Adrian wrestle before, the dude is seriously a mastermind. Just freaking going around the ring and using his environment.
I'd actually like to retract my D-Pain statement. I think Matt Sapien.
I think it might be him.
Matt Sapien was the longest United States champion. I think he could change titles and go for a main card title.
With a reign that he had with the United States title and all the people that he fought, yes, absolutely. He's
Yeah.
definitely a contender for the heavyweight championship, like bar none. He's gonna be up in the tournament. If he doesn't win, he's gonna make it to the semifinals. Very.
I agree with you, and I think NJ Gray. Oh, NJ Gray. Oh my God. NJ Gray, I think, actually beat Matt
NJ
Sapien,
Gray,
right?
yeah, and NJ Gray was able to beat Matt Sabian, so that's another thing to
That would
look
be
out
a
for.
great
NJ Gray
starting
is going to be
tournament match.
another. Yeah, no kidding. If we get characters like Adrian Black and then D Payne, Adrian,
Og Cena.
Og Cena, and then we got Matt Sabian, and then we also got JB Owens. We got NJ Gray. We could have a bunch of good legends having it out, and we're gonna see matches we wouldn't have seen before. Like, man,
Not only
like
that,
some of
but
our dream matches are gonna be fulfilled if we have a title or a tournament card like that.
Dude, I'm getting
It
hyped
would
for
be
this show,
so
and we're
good.
still 2 months out.
Yeah, man. Like,
Yep.
shoot, I want to see these.
we could
matches.
definitely expect to see some Road WWE top stars eventually.
Yeah, true. We definitely seen some REW stars come over.
That would definitely be fun to see some of those guys.
That
You know what I'd
would
really
be
like
the
to do
day.
is Delanto. Do you remember when Spike versus Revolution RCW was a thing?
Spike.
You cut
versus
out.
Pro Wrestling?
It was Spike versus RCW.
Oh yeah,
That would be a
that was
really fun
a,
event
that
to
was.
do.
I think you was already in RCW. That was like literally right before I came.
Yeah, that was I was when I first found Spike.
That was like right before I joined RCW.
Someone in the chat thinks Corpse from Summer Stars could probably still hold the title or that
Oh
title.
yeah. Well,
I forgot about Corpse.
isn't Corpse fucking isn't he Jakub?
No, he was Jakub's tag partner.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think ever since he lost the title, he hasn't really been back. But if he does come
He
back,
hasn't.
he could be a threat. So we
I
shall
think
see.
I think any of our former champions, if they like world champions, I think if they come back, it'd be
They're all
incredible.
threats.
Because every champion we've had went undefeated in their era until they lost their title or they relinquished it. Like
Yep.
remember Strong Ziggler never lost his title. Then we had OP Lex never lost his title, and then I think who's after him? Botcha Ray. Botcha Ray wasn't a huge threat, but Botcha Ray held
If
the title.
you look at almost all of our champions were people who pretty much really deserved it and
Yeah,
are fucking really good.
and they had been there with us from the start too, which is always nice to see. When you
There
see
was
someone who's been
only
with us for a while.
a few times, like maybe with the Twitch Championship, where a newcomer will come in and slap it away from somebody.
Yeah.
D-Pain.
Hey,
But
look, that's the whole point of the Twitch
So here we
Championship
go.
is to get
So
people's
I've
name
just,
out
I've
there.
just
is.
pulled up
it is.
the title reigns here in our championship history, and OP Lex had the title for about 14 days. Strong Ziggler had the title for about 6 months. Corrupt had the title for a month. Jacob Yashin had the title for a little bit as well. And then Jakub held this title for, oh my god, Jakub held the title for over a year.
Over what? Your mic cut out.
Over a oh no, he held it for
Beat.
5
Still
months.
cutting out.
5
Turn
months.
your echo cancellation off.
5
for
months.
God's sake.
Jakub held the title for 5 months. So Strong Ziggler actually holds the record for 6 months with the title.
Oh wow! Look at that.
I'm
Ouch.
turning,
It was close.
I'm turning my noise suppression off. I think that's causing it.
I'm just gonna say this. If me and Slow didn't vacate the titles, we probably would have kept the tag team titles like for fucking until we quit, until we ended fucking REW.
All I know is that we had some incredible runs. Wait, let's go to the tag team championships real quick. Okay, so here we go. Fly and Man, Skull Club had the championships. Benici Brothers,
Damn straight.
Brothers of Anarchy held the titles for a month, and then Pepsi Chuggers held it for 5 months.
Well, see, Pepsi Sugar shouldn't really count. I know we have like challengers on that, but I don't really think that's fair because we had like no other tag team.
That's fair.
You had no challengers at
We
all,
had
really.
to
No
drop it because there was
competition.
literally nobody.
Now we can go over the United States Championship. Botcha Ray held the title for a day. Jacob Yashin held
Wow.
it for about a month. John Delanto held it for 4 days. and MBL held it
Wow.
for 3 months, and then NJ Gray is the current.
No, it just matters to me that I held both the U.S. and tag titles. That's what matters to me.
Bruce Alpha was our first hardcore champion. He held that title for a month. Botcha Ray held it for a month. So the hardcore really has only been held for about a month, and then D-Pain held it for about 4 months. No, he's held it for probably about 2 months.
And I've already stated to John that I will not be competing for titles unless it's the tag titles. unless me and Slow decide to reform, which I don't know if that'll happen. That's the only titles I would ever think about going for, because my competing days are
Behind
not too
you.
much.
Are they behind
Not
you
So
too
you're
much.
giving up on the U.S. title?
already?
I love the U.S. title. And I know we're probably going to have a beautiful U.S. title when we come back, but I don't know. I really don't know because it's already big enough deal freaking hosting the show for how many hours we fucking go on for.
For like 2 to 3
Yeah, that's
hours,
true.
yeah.
The only way I could wrestle anymore and not feel stress is fucking, if we have a full-time GM eventually.
Well, remember when
Which-
REW was new, when me and John were running it before John Delanto came into the picture, we had GM Jay, and he was actually really good. He helped us out a lot.
Yeah, if
Oh,
we
yeah.
could have a full-time GM that was very reliable, I might start going for singles type. Other than that, I don't know. So there's that. Elijah, what do you think? What title would you want to go for or try to go for, or would you even go for a title?
I could try to get back my hardcore title I hold for a bit.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You held the hardcore title for a while,
He did hold it. That's right.
for a little, for like a month, I think, actually, or maybe like 2 weeks. Shoot, I don't remember. I straight up just don't remember.
I mean, I'm still can't wait to see who's gonna be in the world championship match. Like, it's definitely gonna be
It's
all
gonna-
legends and people who've held it before, people who are in it.
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
It's gonna
In
be
my
cool.
opinion, I think if Adrian beats me, he should be up there for #1 contender.
I mean, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have fatal four ways to decide, like 2 fatal four ways. Eight people. Whoever wins those gets into the match. I think that'd be a smart idea.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot.
John School, what's your opinion
Yeah,
on that?
do you guys?
I think whenever we get to it, we can worry about it because right now we still got a lot to work on. So
True.
I'm not gonna stress it, not yet. So
Delanto, quit
Delanto,
juggling
your
your
mic is
awkward.
gonna kill someone.
My eardrums are gonna go into remission and
My
never
eardrums
come
are gonna
back.
blow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have ear fluid leak out of my ear holes.
what you mean earwax?
No, I mean ear fluids, dummy.
Right.
It's not.
You know, Nate. Now that you mention Jay from old REW, he actually DM'd me today about a partnership with his football fusion group. So we might have cross partnerships with other
Yeah, he
like
messaged me
genres.
about. I sent them to you, yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't do that stuff.
So after the stream, we could definitely talk about it. See if we want to do cross genre partnerships. I think that'd be pretty cool. I know
Yeah,
Delanto
do you
likes
guys
football
want me to-
fusion, so there's that.
Yeah. I'm a god in football fusion. It's known.
Yes, you are, dude.
That is known for you guys.
But-
Well, okay, JB's asking, what do we think his best match was in REW?
What say you, Elijah?
I don't think. I mean, that match was Iron
I
Man,
said
right?
Elijah.
I mean, if we're talking in terms of domination, yeah, it's probably Elijah.
Yeah,
Sorry, Elijah.
domination. We're talking close matches. I feel like
His last match.
his last match,
definitely.
yeah, his last
Fatal
match
four-way.
was a
Last match
fatal
was like-
four way,
Yeah.
And it was pretty close. That was a long ass match
and
too.
That was a
D-Pain
very
was in
good
that
match.
match too. So
Yeah.
I honestly thought he was gonna lose the title in that match because Tyler was also gunning for it.
that's right, Tyler was
Yeah.
fighting for it.
Yeah, Tyler always talked about how he didn't get too many freaking title opportunities. He freaking fought well in all of his title opportunities, but
Oh my God, John, I'm gonna kill you. Fix your goddamn mic.
no.
No.
I
You know, going
do.
back
I
on
do
it, Tyler
remember the
used to have a
day.
lot of title shots, but he kept losing each and every single one of them.
I feel like
Like,
Oh my
stress,
gosh,
he
I
would earn
remember
his
that.
shots
The
and he would
stress
keep
got to
losing
him.
them. Yep.
the stress got
And then
to him.
he'd get pissed off because he would win titles in other feds, but he just can't win a title in REW.
That's right.
It seems when I stay in the call too long, my mic starts to go bad after a while.
Just rejoin.
Yeah, just
I'm good.
rejoin, man.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's good.
Alright.
Stop farting.
For now.
All right, but yeah, Tyler couldn't grab it, but I believe if we return, Tyler seems like he's improved, so he has a good chance of getting that gold.
You know, ever since he adopted the Skull last name, he better improve.
You better live up to the name.
This is his chance now that we're back. Yeah, he finally has a chance to
And here's
redeem
the thing,
himself.
like now that we're back, I can't wait to see all of our returning faces, but I'm also really excited to see the new people we get. Like, I
Oh,
remember
oh, I
when
can't
we
wait.
remember when we came back with John Delonto in the garden. We had a lot of new faces come in, and those new faces are now with us still. So,
Hell, we had Oblivion come back, man. That was great.
welcome everybody.
It's still
He's
crazy to me. It's still crazy to me how I came back to here. I just came back and started building for you
How
guys.
did we? Let's talk about that for a second. How did I think I contacted you, right?
Yeah, I think
Because
you
me and you
talk,
kind of stayed
messaging
in
yourself.
contact after, because you were used to go in army groups, and at the time I was in them as well, and that's how we
Yeah.
kind of stayed in contact. And
I,
then
I was,
me and John were making a Fed. This is after like the original couple shows we had, and then we were gonna contact you, and we did, and you actually responded.
yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how we all got here. And Oblivion was a shot in the dark. That was we didn't know if he'd ever respond to us, and instantly I think he responded to us saying, "I'm down," and he
You know,
came.
thanks to Oblivion, we got a lot of people to come back too.
Like a lot of
Like
our
Benici
RCW
Brothers, for
guys.
instance, we got Slowdown to come back, or
Donut.
NJ Gray. We got Donut to come back.
We had
Not sure if it was directly tied to Oblivion, but it
yeah, I mean
definitely
Donut was
influenced
more of
what I'd
John's
say.
work.
Yeah,
Galanto was the reason why it came back.
And remember,
yeah.
Yeah,
we also
but
had
both
Classy.
Donut and
We had
Slow.
Classy come back.
Lassie as well. Yeah.
Bonker Man. Oh, and Master or Notorious, whatever he goes by now.
Yep.
And
So either
Gem
way, it's been a long road, man, since we got here, but we're looking forward to the future.
for sure.
Future is coming,
Did
and the
it?
future is looking great.
Hey, John, the time is now.
Oh yeah, the trailer I made. That thing's a work of art, man.
That trailer was, dude. I feel like we should make like match promo packages
Oh,
so we can play them in
that
stream.
actually reminds me. I've been building on other stuff, and
Oh, your mic's fucking up again.
Said something about building other stuff.
Yeah.
I said I have been building on other stuff.
I said.
Within a few months, I say within a few months. I suspect around September or October, I will be releasing the trailer for the REW Studios' first film.
Wait, we're having a
So
film?
yes, it's one I'm
Yeah,
working on.
Do I have to work on
even
it?
No,
Oh,
it's
good. Oh,
pretty much. I mean, if
good.
you don't want to, it's just my own project I'm working on
I mean, hey man, you do you.
because
all right.
back in RCW days, I tried working on Roblox films and I didn't have much success. But now that I have a little bit more knowledge with things, I plan on working on it. So it's gonna be real good.
It's gonna be
Other
good.
than that,
All right, Eli,
other,
you got any more questions about us for the arena?
Not really, but do you guys want me to join the game? Or
I don't know. I think we've been going on for a long time here.
Yeah, I was thinking about wrapping it up
Yeah.
because I think we covered everything we
oh,
wanted to.
alright.
Yep.
Johnny.
Uh,
Although I do have one question.
What's up?
that?
You did mention about an elevator.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How much floors are there gonna be exactly?
John.
Right now, let's see. The elevator itself will only have up to 4 floors, because the first floor that you see with the first set of stands, you're gonna be able to get up there with a staircase. But the second floor, and there's also a third floor which has our in stadium waterfall. That's gonna be another floor, and also
And we have our
there's a floor.
partner booths up there as well.
Yeah, partner booth for the second floor, and there's also eventually, I don't know if it'll be ready for the return show, but we will have a garage floor as well. So yeah,
But the
about 4 floors
backstage will
max.
definitely be ready, right?
Yeah, the backstage we'll have hallways. We have two separate hallways, which will have a bunch of different rooms and stuff set up. That'll be mostly where all the detail goes in to the backstage area. So we have hallways, elevator going up to different floors, and eventually we'll have a garage.
Delento.
But yeah, there you go.
Are you gonna
What up?
fix this right here?
I don't know what you talking about.
Studio.
Hold on. Hold on.
This.
Where you at?
You're gonna duplicate this to over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, let him work his magic, man. Come on.
Hey man, I had to question. I had to
Yes.
question it.
We're talking in stream here. We're talking on stream. We're talking about the return.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Right.
not here to play Legos.
Oh right. JB just reminded me. You just said voice acting. Our commentary system, like our ring announcer, is gonna be John Delanto.
Oh,
It's gonna be John Delanto talking, and it's gonna be
Yes.
preset.
Oh yeah.
So hold on, wait, let me finish. Let me finish, John. So
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm excited.
for our pre-booked matches, John Delanto will announce the entire thing through an audio. So their names will be said inside the voice. I mean the sound. For our pre-booked. For our not booked ones, it'll be like chopped up and stuff, but it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it's gonna be very good, and it'll be easy because I can do the announcing for the simple stuff like "Welcome to the ring," and then after that we can have that one audio. We can have that as one audio, and then I can make another audio for names, so it'll be very easy to be compatible with different scenarios.
Yeah.
It'll be really fun.
And the
And also, we also
new.
have countouts. We
What?
also
No,
have
we
countouts
don't.
now. Yes, we're gonna do
It's a work in
countouts.
progress.
It's a
We'll
work in
decide when we
progress.
get
We're
there.
not decided yet.
We're not gonna
I
argue
mean,
about it on stream, people. Come on.
no, even if we don't do it automatically, I will announce the countouts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is.
I still think
Is
it's going to be incredible. And hopefully by then, Roblox's voice chat gets a little more updated. So maybe we could enable it in our arena. Maybe. That'd be fun.
I feel like that's gonna be a giant mess, bro.
Well, no one would hear. I know you would hear it because of stream. Yeah, maybe.
Food for
you think
thought.
we
We'll
should,
get to it.
you think we should work on the full crowd animated for the intro?
Do you want me to do it? I'll start
I
working on it
mean,
now.
heck, I could put the people there if you wanted me to, or if
Get
you
me like
wanted to
okay.
do
So
it
here,
solo.
yeah, we'll talk about that for stream. All right. So
But
I think that's all we've covered here on the John Zone return show thing. But
Podcast.
John, you give us the out.
all right, sounds good. So thank you everyone, REW Universe or otherwise, for joining us here on the John Zone. We've had such a good time having you here. We can't wait to see you for our return show. And until next time,